Told you I'd be right back. One of the things I like to do is I like to take a little bit of a break between games, usually every couple hours or so. Really good for you, by the way. You definitely want to get up and walk around a little bit and stretch your legs. Otherwise, your legs get numb. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It happens to everybody. That you start to get numb and whatnot. Now look how good I'm being. I got water. I got orange juice as well. And I have my grapes, because what I do is I lost 50 pounds. And the way I lost 50 pounds was first I stopped drinking so much soda. So I would get like those big, gigantic ones from Sonic, you know, those big things of Dr. Pepper. So I just kind of reduced the amount of soda, and then I stopped drinking it. And I only drink it like every occasionally, right? And then what I did is I took candy and stuff like that, and I substituted for stuff that is better for me. So instead of, eating tons of M&Ms and things like that I would keep in a bowl right here, I started going to grapes. So I love grapes, I love strawberries, so I did what I call substitution. Start to substitute. So I lost 10 pounds just from not drinking soda. Still eating all that other bad stuff, pizza and all that other stuff. And then lost 10 pounds. Then I started feeling better. Then I started going to the gym. I started eating better. I started substituting things for grapes. Lost another 10 pounds. And another 10 pounds. And another 10 pounds. And another 10 pounds. I know. It's amazing how if you just have a bit of self-control, which is the hardest part, because everybody else is still drinking soda and eating bad food and having ice cream every day and all of that stuff. You got to ignore them. You got to work for you. So here's to you guys. Oh, man, those are really good. And my wife's such a sweetheart. She gets those for me and gets them prepped for me and keeps them in my fridge up here. Hold on, I gotta have some more of those. Those are good. Oh, man, those are like freshly picked. It tastes so good. They're green grapes. All right, what the heck were we doing here? Let's see, we got some solar stuff. Oh, yeah, that's right. We were building up this base. That's what we were doing. Right. Well, I feel like we should go back and make some of those big ones. Yeah, let's go do that. We're going to go back. We're going to make some of these. Let's take some of this stuff with us. Yeah, that's what we'll do is actually, let's take this off of here. Because we're going to need that later. So we'll leave that here. Then we're going to go build a couple of those big bases. Wow, okay, that's a little loud. A little loud. All right, let's get back to it. Now, this is one of the hardest planets right here. It's got a lot of great stuff on it, though. I think that's it. No, this is actually second planet, now that I think about it. And this got Wolfrite, which is what we need. But what we want to do is we want to build up more power, so we have a lot of power there. On that particular base. So this is like the satellite or moon of our main planet where you start. Sylvia here. So we're going to head towards Sylvia here. And we're going to try to look at it so that we can see where our base is right away. Oh, we're going to try anyway. What the heck are you doing here, mouse? There we go. And look for our base, which is right there. Oh, no, that's not our base. That's our old base. This is our new base here. Right there. Almost clicked the wrong one. All right, this is our mega base here. Just getting her started. There we go. Now, what I want to do is make some more of these massive, look at these things, extra large platform Cs. They added these recently to the game, as well as a massive shredder, so you can shred stuff as well. So they are super awesome. As you can see, I've got 2 chemistry stations going there, and of course, dual centrifuges and all sorts of tons and tons of loot, and of course our stuff over there, our research and whatnot. For right now, we're going to go ahead and focus on making those. Where the heck did my large print? I just moved this around last time. It's going to take me a minute to find out what it's right over there. Okay. All right, we got a lot of these. I love having extras of those. I swear you never have enough of those. You never have enough. All right, we need steel. So let's see if we have enough to make steel. We do. So let's go ahead and make a steel. And we're going to make a couple really large platforms like this so we can just bring it over to the other area, and then we can use it to power up everything that we're doing over there. Let's get her done. Very nice. Well, those take a while. So while we're waiting for those to run, we're going to need more iron and more steel. And it looks like we're out of iron. Let's check our resources here. Oh, there's a little bit of iron there. Grab that onto us. We might have to collect some more iron. Don't see any up there. No, this is all base resources, copper and whatnot. Yeah, and now we're gonna need more iron. So you always, it seems like this is a lot of resources, but there's always something more that you need, right? You need more iron, you need more tungsten, you need more whatever, because you're constantly using up that higher level stuff. Now later on, when we power these things up, we can travel between planets fairly easily. We can just jump the planet, grab what we need, and come back without having to use the rocket. But you can only bring so much, right? You can only bring so much back and forth. I much prefer to bring the rocket, because the rocket can bring a lot more. Oh my gosh, that's going to take a while. That's going to take a while. There's definitely not enough iron to make any more of that, so we'll just make one of them, I guess. We'll just make one. We'll get some iron later. We've got to put that on our list to get today. I know our list is tungsten so far. Let me go in here and mark it in my settlement overseer. Bam. Well, it goes default to that one. Default to this one. There we go. Alright, so we need tungsten. So we're going to mark that. Oh, we already did. Tungsten and iron, we already got those marked. Okay. We already got helium, so I guess we could mark that one off for now. Now, again, you can't see this on stream, but I am doing a database of all the stuff that I find. Just basically it's a spreadsheet on Google. If you'd like to check it out, my mods will throw it in the chat at some point. Where you can go and you can see what I'm looking at as well, if you want to look at it on your end. Let's see, methane was the other thing. I thought we got a bunch of methane. Some helium there. Where's that methane at? Argon, hydrogen. Maybe it's over here. There it is, back there. Methane. So we did bring a bunch of methane. Probably should bring some more. But we're just going to go ahead and mark that off for now. When we run out, we'll mark it back in again. And put that back to green. Oh, way too light of a green. There we go. Alright, so I basically mark it in red when I'm getting low on that particular resource. Like if I'm getting if I'm getting low on iron, I'll mark that. If I'm getting low on tungsten, sulfur, etc. Those are the things we're currently looking for. There we go, we got it done. And we're going to go ahead and just stack that right up in here. Now, one of the things you're always looking for is resin. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little stack of resin as well. Put that, oh, that's where my methane is up there, too. We already got a bunch of stacks of methane. We'll grab another stack of resin from back here. That's always something that's good to bring with you when you're going to a new location or a location you haven't been in a while. Is that, I'm going to go ahead and just put these extras in here so these are nice and filled. Nice. All right, we out of here. And back we go again. Launch. Now we have the rocket, the thruster that allows us to go multiple planets back and forth, so we don't have to build one every single time. Because early on it breaks fairly easily. And that's the planet we're going to right there. Yeah. And we're going to try to get a big tungsten farm going there. But first what we need to do is you need to establish your ability to generate power and store power on each and every planet. So we've established on our main planet and some of our other kind of secondary planets. And now we're working on this one. And in every location you want to have lots of power generation, lots of storage for that power. And just kind of go back and forth, back and forth. And we brought a bunch of stuff with us this time, or last time, to get that going. We're just waiting to go around the other side. Get that going on. Round and round we go. And these grapes are good. Huh. Now, I'm such a hardcore gamer that I can play 2 at the same time. I can play one on my iPad here while we're waiting. Watch how fast. Boom, boom, boom. Quickly, quickly, quickly. Before we get around the other side. Was they're all waiting. Oh, gotta get some more going here. Still good, still good. See, if you're watching me play, you would basically not be able to see what the heck I'm doing because I'm going so fast. On this one. Oh, there it is. Land. So I'm playing a game called Assassin's Creed Rebellion. And I go in and I basically run a bunch of stuff that I already know what I need to do, and then it's going to take a long time before it cools down, like 4 hours or so, or longer, and done. Just like that. So I do love the kind of mobile games in that way. That's why I love Fallout Shelter. That's why I love that Assassin's Creed Rebellion, because you can queue up a bunch of stuff, let it run, and then in 4 or 5 hours you go and you check out on it again, or 8 hours or 14 hours, however long you set it up to queue for, which is pretty great. All right, now look at this mess of a base we got here. Now it's daytime, though. Very nice. We brought ourselves something that's going to give us a huge boost here. This gigantic table. Let's go, baby. Let's do it. All right. Now, the nice thing about this table is we can utilize the things we just brought with us, which is this, like this. And we go ahead and take these out like so. And that's going to turn 2 of these into 4 of those. Which is going to help us, of course, get our medium batteries going. So we want to get that going. Actually, probably want to bring this table forward just a little bit so we can connect it into the rest of this. There we go. And let's get our batteries going here. Batteries are the first thing you want to put in here. The reason why is if you do have any power generation, you want to go ahead and get those started, fired up, right? And we've got wind there. We could have brought our solar out, but too sad, too slow. Let's get our solar out there for next time. And we brought a lot of power, like so. And we're just going to keep it tying in there for when it kicks in. It's going to go ahead and start doing these batteries. And of course, we made all of this on our other planet. Now, this particular planet is more opt to solar. And of course, we'll be making the larger solar and all of that other stuff eventually. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and just utilize this. Let's go ahead and get our other one here. I should have made some more of these too. That's what I should have done. Should have made another one of these and brought it. And I didn't take... Oh, I didn't take my tungsten out of there. That was my bad. My bad. All right. And again, this whole thing's about power generation first and storage. So we got 3 batteries. Oh, there comes our solar. We'll go ahead and just put our solar up here as well. There we go. Now look, all 3 batteries firing up. We've also got some solar right here. Let's just go ahead and tie that into here if we can. There we go. Get that solar and wind also kicking in. Get all of these out of the way for now. Got another wind one over here. Let's grab that one. Tie that one in as well. Woo! Now we got some power. Now we got some sweet, sweet power going on. And we got all of our resources looking good. And now our person can do whatever he needs to do, which is collect the resources that we need. We need a bunch of what's known as tungsten or wolframite. We're going to go ahead and see if we can find some of that now. Oh, we got something over here. Hold on. Got another solar we can throw in there somewhere. Let's go ahead and move this over. Let's take these resources off. Let's go ahead and tie this into here and solar right there. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. And look at that, still powering up. Now look at that. It got to a certain level and then it stopped because our power does not run 24/7. Now we can also make RTGs, which is another thing we're going to work on for all of our locations. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and just get this going on. I feel like we have another one. Yeah, let's just go ahead and use 2 of these on the front of here. I think that ought to be enough. Let's go. Let's go. Now, do I actually have another battery here? I do, right there. Now, one of the things I like to bring is another battery. And that's so that I can also use it on my vehicle if I need to. So I can actually just keep it there. And if it does overcharge, it will actually charge into the small battery. And, of course, we've made ourselves a little way down here. You see some stuff on the way down there. All right, we have our tethers out here. Again, I can't remember where this stuff was. We'll just drive along our tethers. There's some resin right there. Oh, there's a drop-off right there. Oh, there's some tungsten right there. All right, so we'll get into our thing. We'll just kind of move our cursor around to see if there's any in this area along the ground. Not seeing any. Let's go ahead and just fill this area in. Like that. There's some research there. Not too worried about the research right now. Free resources there. And I'm looking for a specific type of resource. I'm not seeing it. Also, don't forget to look in the ceiling. Right? Sometimes you can see it in the ceiling. Not seeing it there either. Oh, you know what else we didn't bring? We didn't bring a beacon for our vehicle again. Darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. It's okay, we'll go back and get some of that stuff. Get some of that, oh, there's a bunch of resin on the wall there. Bunch of resin. Oh, I see some quartz out that way. Alright, let's go ahead and make another beacon. I keep forgetting to put my beacon back on here. You want to put your beacon on your vehicle, because otherwise you may forget where you put your vehicle. Alright, so I usually put it on there, and then I'll make it another color, like purple or something. That makes it pretty obvious that it's my vehicle. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and buzz along here. Go out this way toward this. Sometimes when you find one resource, it leads you to another. So we see that there. So let's go ahead and just put some pilot holes in here. Put my wide mod back on. Oof. Big nest of this stuff. Here's the bad guys. Yep. What did I say? Look over there on the left-hand side. Exactly what we're looking for. Right there, everybody. Again, Kismet for the win. Watch as I go ahead and make myself a nice little road here. There we go. And then kind of even it out a little bit here. Again, the shaping in this game is phenomenal. Now, this game is called Astroneer. Oh, I forgot to change my title. My bad. That's my bad, everybody. It just struck me like a lightning bolt. I forgot. Hold on. Let me rectify that. Beep. I always have people coming in. Kismet, you didn't change your title. This ain't Fallout 76. Yeah, duh. Yeah, duh. Alright. Let's see if that updated it. Wow, it actually did on first try that time. Hey, go Twitch. Go Twitch. There we go. Oh, Gwen went and changed it. Oh, thank you, Gwen. I was wondering why it changed so quickly. Because Gwen went and changed it for me. Thank you, Gwen. Appreciate it. Alright. I went and updated the title, though. So that should help. Now, I don't need quartz right now. What I need, out of the way, quartz. I need this stuff right here. And I got to watch out. There's a little drop-off right there. So we're going to just, you know, shape a little bit of something in there. Keep us from falling down in there. Now, what we really want to do is we don't want to use the mod we're using right now, which is the wide mod. We want to use this one here, the inhibitor mod. And that's going to allow us to grab a bunch of this without shaping out the ground. Because you want to do that at first, just to try to get that loot going on. And then we'll go ahead and eliminate the bad guys here. Put that up in there. Put that in there. Put our wide mod back in. And bye-bye bad guys. Now also they're going to drop stuff here we can scan. Where'd you go? Oh, it rolled down in that hole. Alright, whatever. Whatevs. They got these bad guys. See anything you can go ahead and grab. Bam. Bam. Alright. Now what we need to do, of course, collect the resources that we found. Like so. And there's some more Reese's Pieces. There's some more resources down below here, too, which we'll get. But what we want to do is just kind of take off the top level of the area that we just did, right, without picking it up. So I just try to take a kind of layer off like this. A little bit of a layer all the way around until you start to see those resources. There we go. Like so. Now my power's running out here, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and switch this power over there. Oh, what the heck? Why did that not charge? Oh, it went to me instead. It went to me instead of charging this. Okay, hold on. Let's put this on front. There we go. So it's charging me up instead of this battery. So there we go. So it sends me the power versus sending it to this battery because I'm shaping and I'm close to the vehicle. All right, let's keep going. Again, we'll shape this out now. And, of course, there's going to be more resources right where this thing is. Okay, you try not to fall down to your doom. That's an important step in getting resources. Doesn't seem like that much tongues in, but got a little bit. And I kind of switch back and forth kind of thing. Of course, there's some directly under me. I'd expect nothing less. Let's see if there's any more here. Transferring the power to me. Oh, we should have brought the larger power. We should have brought the larger power. That's not enough. It's not going to sustain us down here. We could tether our way here as well. Yeah, I feel like we need to get the larger power. Let's go. Now, see, we were smart and we made this thing here, right, which kind of tells us how to get back from where we are, right? So it kind of aims us in the direction of where we came from. Smart thing to do is to create areas that will help you get from A to Z, right? So, you know, you create kind of a ramp, and then you create like a flat thing like this, and then you kind of flatten this out, get a little better angle. There we go. Basically, it helps you go from one point to another. And we're going to go up and over. There we go. And back up we go. I just thought of something. You could do a charging station down there, too. You could bring a table down there, put a table there, and put a whole bunch of small batteries there that are charging from the surface while you're going back and forth. I can see that I'm getting charged up from these big batteries here. Now, another thing we can do is, since this is powered up, is simply take that out, put this battery back over here. That'll charge that up. We'll go ahead and leave a little bit of wind on here, and we can literally just put that right on the front. I find on this particular one that you might want to take one of these off now, and then kind of snag one of these back so that you have enough power to keep going. We've got this here. Do we have an actual furnace? We do. All right. So since we have so much power right now, we might as well just utilize our furnace over here. There we go. And we'll take our oxygenator and move it up here. There we go. And now it's going to basically convert all of that for me while I'm busy doing something else, like collecting more. So let's go see if we can find some more. This way you don't have to stop and recharge as often. Especially if you have your own battery on you, you can shape a lot more often with the medium power. It's got plenty of power up there now. Oh, hold on. I screwed up my tether at some point. I can see my tether's not lit up. I always want to make sure that, you know, if something happens, that your tether is functioning. Oh, it's because when I moved the auctionator. Can't have it up there. Gotta have it down here. There we go. Okay. Just learned that one. Whee! Slide, slide, slippy, slide. There we go. Thanks so much for being here, everybody. Let's see. Welcome to the Wasteland Tycoon, Dragon Boy. Dragon Boy coming in. Thank you so much. Also, Ambry came in earlier. Dragon Boy dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing that follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome, welcome. Oh, wait, we know it's this way that we went last time. We'll take our little direction that we went before. Again, something that you might want to do, just so you know your directions, is to shape out a road like that. Once you see it, you can see that it looks different from everything else. It has that kind of light gray to it. It's going to help you find your way around. So let's see if we can find any more in this direction. Let's just keep going nice and straight. I like to use a small vehicle down here because of this reason. A lot of these little things in the way. Poke around the corner. Man, I think this is probably the worst random gen that I've gotten on these planets. Usually you walk down here and it's just an endless sea of resources. But not on this playthrough. They might have made it a bit harder to find the resources. There's some aluminum that way, which we don't need. Again, you want to remember where you came from, right? You can get lost down here nice and easy. So again, we'll look for one resource and see if we can find another close by. We'll stop here. Some quartz there. A bunch of aluminum this way. There's more out that way. All right. Oh, and there's something there. Looks like a flower. Which one is that one? It's got 5 points on it. Sulfurite, maybe? Yeah, maybe. All right. Let's remember where we came from. I'm making a little road here. And then the same thing over here. Pouring our way back in the direction we came from. Try to be smart this time. Well, at least smarter. Okay. Straight this way. Trying to angle it so it's aiming in the direction. Very artistic, that is. All right. I should be able to get it there. Another thing you can do also is to put like a bump, right, that tells you kind of the direction you want to go. Like you can put it this way, right? Or you can try to shape something out, like something like this. You can go straight up. And then something like that. Shape underneath it. See? It's literally pointing in that direction. Okay, so when you're coming up, you'll see it there pointing that way, hopefully. Again, you can improvise a whole bunch of fun stuff like that. When you get... Why am I not getting oxygen? Hold on. Oh, I wasn't close enough to my tethers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, let's go. Oh, wait, I got my oxygenator. Hold on, I forgot. I got a little oxygenator up here. If I've got power, I can use that oxygenator to get that power. Now, I also got a little solar or a little wind thing with me, so it'll actually generate power. This way, I've always got the ability to generate power as well as to use my oxygenator in case it gets low. But here we go, right here. And again, we want to go in this direction, but let's just go ahead and make this super easy by literally just shaping out this mountain. We got a nice bird's eye view of the whole area. I go back over here. Recharge. Now, of course, I'm going to put one... Oh, I think I put that battery down. I can put the battery up here to let it charge when I'm not around. But the cool thing is you got this medium battery, so it's always going to be charging no matter what when you're not around, right? As long as that thing is spinning underground, you're good. It takes a little while to charge. That's why I usually like to bring an extra battery and just leave the extra battery up there. Then you just swap the batteries directly. Or keep multiple batteries on me. That helps as well. Those resources off of me. There we go. So now we cut a big old open hole here. So we can see what's around. I do like to do this right here. It's a lot of fun to cut this stuff open. And to give you a good bird's eye view of the whole area. Like this. So fun to shape in this game. Incredibly fun. Welcome back. Alright. And we can see that it's in that direction over there. Again, more aluminum here. Wow, perfect. Okay. And then we'll aim right toward it that way. We'll make a nice bridge. It says, Kismet, go this way. And this will shape out so that doesn't confuse us. There we go. Go this way, Kismet. And then when I'm on my way back, it'll, aim me directly in the direction I need to go to hit my next one. And away we go. Let's go get it. Hopefully it's a big amount of resources. Watch out for holes in the ground. They can be your undoing, like that one right there. Alright, and this one is wolf right here. I forget what the names of the original names of these things are. That's laterite. So we would need, I think that's zinc, right? Let's go look. Oh wait, no, it's tungsten. Hold on, let's try tungsten. Hold on. Let's get some. Oh, there's a whole bunch here too. Look at all that. So what this does, this gives you research here. So we're going to use... Oh, there's a whole bunch behind there too. We're going to use our little mod here. We're going to get a crazy ton of this. Make sure to go up real high too. Check all the walls and everywhere. Like so. Oh, wow. More up. Wow. Okay, this is the spot. All right, now we got one of these on us, so we're gonna run over here. And we're gonna go ahead and see if it works on this. Gonna pipe one in there. Nope, not it. Which one is this one? No, that's the other one. Yeah, I think it was nope. I think it was this, which is no. Sulfurite, this. That's what we're looking for. Sulfurite being zinc. I was correct. Alright, so we would need zinc to make that happen. Right now, no zinc around here, but lots and lots of this sweet stuff right here. Let's get her going. Let's fill up our thing while we're at it, too. I like the fact it fills up your oxygen. It does burn a lot of power, though. There we go. So yeah, we're going to need to bring a bunch of zinc if we're going to open those up. Alright, let's go ahead and start stacking. Really? Really? Come on, you can get through there. This thing is really unwieldy. See, I'm going down that bump. When I go down that bump, it just aims me because of the trailers are aiming me. No, I don't think I can get through there. It's aiming me in a weird direction. Now, here's a little trick. You can go ahead and use your inhibitor mod. Just kind of roll across the area like this. And it does get rid of the smaller ones, which is nice. That'll make it easier. Oh, wait, we want to go this way. Take a little pit stop. Load this up. Now, there's a whole bunch more of this up here, but we can only hold so much, so we'll just keep coming back and getting what we need as we go. And we could bring our larger vehicle in here now, especially since we found all of this. We could bring a very, very large vehicle in here and literally get all of this and walk it out of here. But we're just going to get a little bit, and we're going to leave some so that we know kind of in the general area where it was at. We come back and we can farm all of that another time. We only need enough to fill in this and then to fill us up with it as well. We go back and forth a couple times. We should have plenty. Any room on us? Yep. You know, let's leave this carbon. Nothing else there. These are all filled. No room on the back. Alright, that's a pretty good run. And now we found kind of like where the mother lode is. And we didn't have to run our tethers. We didn't have to do all of that. What are you doing? Stop it. We didn't have to do all of that. We're good to go. Now I gotta watch out because I thought there was a hole here somewhere. Huh. Oh, look at all that resin. There's the resin there. Something buried there as well. Uh-oh. Look at this. See, we came in here. Now we got to kind of backtrack our steps because I didn't leave a beacon or anything like that. So we came in past this thing. We know we made a thing to go this way. Be like, which way do we go now, right? Because I can't see where my bridge is. Yeah, we need to fix that too. We'll need to fix that, but I believe it was in this direction. Let's go ahead and just double back. Yeah, there's that hole. There it is. Okay. We'll double back this way and hope this was the right way. We also know that we went by some of this on the way. Yeah, this doesn't feel like the right way. Oh, I can see my tether, though. That definitely is not the same way we came in, but it is actually a better way. With our vehicle, we're okay, because we always have, as long as we have power and we have oxygen, we're good. But we found our tether, so that's good. That's a little shortcut there, too. Yeah, but which way is back to our base, right? So we're going to go ahead and make sure that we know that there's a shortcut there, so we're going to just put a little side thing like this. So we know that's the way back. But which way is the way back to our base? Is it this way? A little jump. Nope, that's the end of it there. So it's that way back to our base. Now, how can we remind ourselves in the future? Well, we could put a beacon down and do all of that stuff. What I do is if I'm questionable of which way to go, I will go in and I will shape up something that tells me if I'm coming back this thing, I see that there, and that tells me that I'm going that way. As well as I got to do that arrow thing that I did before. But actually, that's a faster way to get back, so that's good. That's good. We can utilize that in just a bit. All right, back up through the ceiling here, or up through the tunnel. Make that tunnel bigger at some point. Back through the top. And here we are up at the top again. Again, while we're tooling around down there, we might as well have it doing its job over here. Converting that tungsten for us. That off of there. That back on there. Alright, very nice, very nice. We definitely need to make some more of those large things. Large carriers, because we're going to have to use our large things, I think, to go back with all of this resources. Alright, we got that. Let's get these off of us. Stick that over there. Put this over here. Switch around some of these resources. We don't need both soil cans. Let's put over here somewhere. Oh, we got ammonium here. Hold on, let's get that out of there too. Actually, let's just do this. Take this out. Grab one of these from way over here. There we go. We'll take this ammonium with us as well. That's going to be useful. And let's go ahead and just... Oh, let's put this over here. Let's just stack all this up here, so we'll have another one of these. And we got those going already over there. Alright. Looking good. That we could probably leave here. Yeah, let's just put it over here for now. And we got our tungsten going here. This is just other resources. Tungsten there. Aluminum. Some graphite that we could take with us. Oh, there's a bunch of zinc right there. Oh, we brought that zinc with us. That's right. We should have brought some raw zinc. That would have been useful. Alright, how's our vehicle doing over here? It's fully recharged again. Go ahead and put our small battery up here. We can swap that out. Oxygen tank. Actually, let's put that stuff down there. Alright, let's let that run. Let's go get some more. Oh, hold on. Speaking of zinc, get that off there. That's where I'm telling it to turn. It doesn't want to do it. Okay, now we can follow along our tether line here. Because we only have one tether line. Makes it easier to find your way. Oh, I went too far. I can tell already. Went way too far. Some of these plants attack you, by the way. Those particular ones don't. Watch out for those plants. There it is. I'm looking for this right here. That's telling me that that's there. And of course we built this road, which is telling us that it's directly this way. Ooh, but look out there though. Shape in that road. Oh yeah, straight this way. Now, I try to keep my roads as straight as possible. This way, obviously, if you know it's straight that way and straight back, it makes it a lot easier getting around. Of course, this acts as a marker as well. Really, really useful. Shape all this in. I don't typically use their way down anymore. I did when I first started playing, but I don't use their way down. I take my own way down. All right. Oh, and there it is to the right. Let's make sure we point this in the right direction. So when you hit this thing, then this says go this way. Like that. And let's go ahead and collect a bunch more. We're using our super effective inhibitor mod. Extracts it right from the wall. Check that floor. Check the sides over here. All of this. Very nice. All right, take off another layer. Oh, not showing anything else there. I'm watching the cursor to see if it shows up and shows like there's more there. Oh yeah. Definitely more there. Let our power go back up. Big swapperoonie. Check over there anyway. Oh yeah. Back over here. Oh, that one's full. That one is fully full. And I'm specifically leaving that one there so I can see where it's at. Really important to do so you know where you're farming the stuff. Just gonna go get it old school. Some of it here. We're just gonna shape this down a bit. It's wherever I park my vehicles where the resources are, I find. Like a magical thing that happens. Alright, ooh, there's a ton down there. Alright. Alright. Stop all of that. Let's get in there. Oh, come on. What are you doing? Cursor's being weird. My mouse is being funky. Tons of it. Alright. Looking good. How's our battery doing? Battery's still good. There we go. My battery's full. See, when my battery's full and this is full, it'll then start going to that small battery as well. But if I put that small battery on me, it'll start draining from here into that battery. So you can also do it that way as well. I'll take this off of me. There we go. So whatever I can carry is what we'll go ahead and take out. tendency to misclick a lot. Alright, got anything else? Oh yeah, a little bit. A little bit more down here. Now watch out you don't break through the area down below or you'll fall down to your doom. I try to get to a point where just enough where you're kind of exposing the resource, but you're not falling down to the next level. Alright, I think that's good. I think that's all we can carry for now. Leave the rest of it in the ground. And we out here. So I can see the ramp. I can see the ramp, which is telling me go this way. Very bouncy. There's the next ramp, telling me I'm going the right direction. Another one to the right, aiming me this way. Ooh, catching some air there. And then, of course, we got this thing, which is telling us to hang right here. And we Gucci. We gone. We outie. Heading for the exit. All right, that's some good runs there. That's some good runs. Very nice. All right, ooh, look at all that loading up. Loading it up. Trying to get that in there to get her started. There we go. Again, if you're down there doing other stuff, you might as well queue this up to run. I like to leave one space empty so I can get back there. But you might as well queue it up to run, let it run and all of that, and you're good. Now, we don't really have that much room up here because we're not using our big things here. We don't really need them here if we're not here. So we're going to drop some of that resin. We're going to let that kind of finish. We're going to go ahead and move the stuff that we want to take. We're going to take all those other resources out of here. Move that over just a little bit. Tongues in, we'll take that. Oh, more graphite back there. So stuff we want to take with us, graphite, tungsten, ammonium is a good one to take with us. And we got a couple stuff on us that we can convert as well. Now we can also take it back in its raw form because it doesn't really matter. It's 1-to-1 conversion-wise. Oops. I'll just kind of fill those up. So, this stuff kind of off to the side. We'll get our ship prepped. We can actually rotate it so we don't have to run all the way over there. There we go. And so we've got 1, 2, 3 ready so far. We've got that. We don't need to take the zinc or the glass, just in case we need that here. For whatever reason. There we go. We've got ammonium. Let's load that up. I try to load very efficiently. You know, kind of maximize each load. One more over here. This ready. I filled that up on purpose, so this one will end up over there. There we go. And then I can take that out of there. Put that up there. We got another ready to rock and roll. Alright, we got 4 there. Over there, so we're going to have 2 more on top of that. Oh, I see another graphite over there. Oh, there's some compound. Looking to do some tethers. There's some compound. Put that in our resource stack of stuff. see. Oh, there's some tungsten right there. Now, a smart thing to do might be to get so much tungsten that you just let it run and run and run. Get as much as you can, leave, come back. When you come back, it should be completely converted. But what we're going to do is we're actually going to lower the amount of power. Like this. And we're going to just put these in here so that it will continue to run that. And we're just going to put these on the ground for now. That's what we can do. Oh, where'd that? Oh, we're back on there. Put them over here. They're acting weird over there. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and reutilize these to bring all of these resources back. Acting weird. Get in there. There we go. 2 more. Fill this one up. Very nice. All right. Certainly not going to be a shortage of tungsten, hopefully, at least for 5 minutes. There we go. Definitely need to bring some more of these back. Come back again. Tungsten there. This. Get it from the side here. There we go. Alrighty. Keep that going. And another one up here. Now, of course, we could have went another round. I feel like maybe we should go another round just to have it full. That's what we'll do. We'll go one more round. Let's go. Oh wait, gotta need something to put it on. Let's consolidate some of this. We might have a little bit extra, but while we're here and we know what the heck we're doing. Let's get it going. Try to keep my stuff somewhat organized. I mean, you can go in and really hyper-organize it where you put all of the same stuff in the same spot. I find after a while that actually is a huge, huge waste of time. But you don't want to. You want to do that every single time. Hold on, I got a better idea too. Watch this. We're gonna take this one and we're gonna put it up here. And put that one up there. I see this down here. Let's put that there. This way, that one will charge up here, and then this one, which is now fully charged, we won't have to recharge on our vehicle. There we go. That'll allow us to have lots of power for taking stuff out. Okay, watching for... Wow, that's actually really close right there, out the thing here. Right out the tunnel. And this way. Oh. A little more extreme than I meant to, but whatever works. Now remember, this whole area was tungsten too. So we could actually find some more just by simply putting our mod on and then running around and saying, oh look, there's some right there in the ground, right? Look, it's all over the place. All over the place. But let's widen this out a bit. Again, we're getting that wider view. Whole area. Maybe we'll find another grouping of it. Oh yeah. Oh, that looks like compound. inquisitive to see what's on the other side. And this is how you get lost, by the way, everybody. Like, hey, what's up over that thing? And then you turn around and you're like, uh-oh, how do I get back? So I try not to go too far where I can still see where I came from. Whatnot. Oh, and I took the beacon off again. You did it again. Oops. I did it again. Okay. Tons of it right here. Shape it down a little bit. A little bit of it here anyway. Some underneath us that we can't even see. We're just shaping that out. There's some still in the ceiling there. Right up there. Some of these will fall when you do this, by the way, the small ones. You can roll over them and they'll make them fall. Definitely some up here in the ceiling. That's clay right there. Now, one of the drawbacks of using this method is that you sometimes get to a point where you're like, uh-oh, where was it at, right? You don't know where it's at because you can't see it sticking out of the ground. So that does make it tougher. But we know it's in this general area. So we'll just keep rocking and rolling it. And we're going to actually move our vehicle forward a bit here. We're just kind of taking out layer by layer here. Kind of shows us where the loot is. And then it's going to extract it from the ground without actually shaping it. Oops. Unless you accidentally hit it like that. Just kind of following the vein of it here. Alright, got a bunch of it. And then switch. And good to go. And do a sweep of everywhere. Not just where you just cut, but the whole entire area. Might run into some more. Like that. Very nice. Hopefully won't need tungsten for a while. All right. Try another layer. You can also just shape it out, by the way, too. Basically what I'm doing right now, you can use this shaper to shape it out of there. I don't know, it just seems to work better when you're using kind of both tools. Again, watch out you don't break through the ground down below. Oops. I'm going to kind of keep shaping it down. Layer by layer. Switch. Extract it from the ground. Whoa. Getting there little by little. All right, now let's go ahead and backtrack a little bit and look back here. Come on, disappear. That's this right here, quartz. What I'm doing is just looking for any other locations. Open that up a little bit. Any other locations that we might have had more. In this direction. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ooh, that was close. We might have anything back in this direction. Oh. Did I take both of them off me? I think I took both of them off me. Huh, I can't shape. I can't shape it back in, but oh well. That's probably enough. That's probably good enough. Alright, let's out. Let's get on outie. Drive around the long way. Our power's getting low on our vehicle. Going back this way. Watch out for that hole in the ground. Kind of hard to see. There we go. We might run out of power. We'll see how it goes. Let's just go for it. Come on, get up there. There we go. Ooh, riding in zero power right now. Just lucking out because we have the, I believe the wind is working back there. Nope. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We'll get out. Now here's a little trick. Use your power to power this. There we go. Oh, and now the wind kicked in. There it goes. So yeah, if you have extra power, you can just pop it into your thing and let it run. Here's another little trick also. When you get back, pop that on there and that'll power back up again. While you're busy doing something else. There we go. Leave that on there for now. All right, let's finish this up. Very nice. Okay. How much we got left here? We'll just go with what we got. That'll keep us from taking another trip back here. In any times for right now. Actually, we'll put this back on our vehicle. For next time. And I'm clicking, it's not working. There we go. Oh, I think we're not going to have quite enough to fill it all, but we'll have enough to bring a good amount, I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. We've got 4, 5, 6. So we'll have room for 2 more things or something. 2 more things or something. We'll let that run for a minute. What else can we collect here? Let's just look around. See if there's anything. Oh, there's some random organic laying around. Let's see if there's any graphite laying around, ammonium. I could check the ground like this. Organic. Oh, wow, there's actual fuel there. Drop that over the side. Tons of clay there. Yeah, some actual fuel. Oh, wait. Oh, look out. Oh, look out right there, too. Any more? Nope. Oh, it tells us we got zinc on this planet. Now we're getting low oxygen. I have a little bit of power, so I can get my oxygen back up again. But I gotta watch out because if I'm not getting wind power, I'm not getting that power back. And I can suffocate. So I gotta keep that in mind. Run this research back. We have some resin up there. Oh, some more up there. Yeah. Yeah, I got zinc up here. Oh, we can use that zinc to open up some of these canisters. Alright. Let's run back before we suffocate. So yeah, let's keep that for a moment. Let's just put those up there for now. Battery down here. Some extra hydrazine, which we can use for our vehicle. That's handy. There we go. And probably faster just to take that out. Do it like this. All right, let's do this one over here. Okay, let's get her loaded up. Like that. And we got room there. All right, where is our... Where did that one go that I saw? There was one around here, nice and close. Oh, that's just a power one. Oh, that's an easy one there. Hold on, let's get that going. Where did our vehicle go? Far side. Now watch out for this right here. It will poke you. Look out. We'll clear ourselves a little spot first. Suckers. All right. Back to our vehicle. I can't remember if it's this one or the medium one that you can put the power in, but I think we can do this. Yep. There you go. See, now it's going to use my medium battery, and it's going to power up this research. And that one's nice and easy. Put it on the thing. Be out. It automatically unplugs when you drive away. There's research there, but I see another one over here. Well, let's see if we can get our back of our thing in here. Alright, I actually don't even need to get the back of it. Unplug this. Plug that. Hear that? Nope. Not quite. Oh, that's the wrong one. Stop it. Stop it. Bingo. Reconnect. Get this out of the way. Alright, got 2 researches there. Alright. We outie. Thanks so much for the follows. Appreciate the love. Appreciate everybody coming in, hanging out here in the stream. As you can see, we are building up this particular base, so we have lots and lots of resources that we can use. Now, I could just research them here since I have plenty of power now. But what I think I'm going to do is just go ahead and take them back to our main base. Since we have a couple extra slots there. That's why I was filling that up. And then we'll put it up here. And now we've got our whole thing full of mostly tungsten, a little bit of ammonium, a little bit of graphite, a little bit of research. But mostly tungsten, which is what's on this planet. Now, all this base is good to go. It has plenty of power, plenty of ways of making power. And it is good to go anytime we need any tungsten. We've already got it pre-done. Of course, we can take it even, we can make it even bigger and all of that. But really, the whole reason I come to this planet is to get that tungsten. We'll power up all of those pylons and all that stuff another time. Right now, we're going to go ahead and get it going as well. Let's go ahead and say launch. And then we're going to go back to our primary planet, which literally we can see our base from right here. Our base is right there. You little... Oh, man, we put that base in the perfect spot. Because this way, it usually goes right back to where our base is at. Because sometimes it's on the side or whatever. It makes it tough to get there. But we found the perfect spot. Boom. We Gucci. Alright, now we have tons of tungsten, which is what we need. So we can mark tungsten off of our list, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and put that as green. Now, I'm working with a database that I created on Google Spreadsheets to hold all of my resources, or to tell me which resources with what. So we'll go ahead and take these out. We are definitely going to need another one of these suckers to hold that. Let's go. Stop sliding. Crazy sliding guy. Let's go. We need resin and iron. So we're going to need to make an iron run. So right now we're going to go ahead and just pull all these out of here. It's a little bit easier just to grab the whole thing, pull it out of there like that, and just kind of stack it off to the side here. Now we know we need some tungsten here, so we're going to go ahead and just put that right in there. I know I took a blank one over here, so we can put some tungsten up there. Just find a little spot to put all this stuff. Ammonium we definitely need over here. Let's just go ahead. Let's see, what can we consolidate? Maybe just kind of consolidate this all in here. And you're like, Kismet, you're mixing stuff together. I hate that. After a while, you don't want to put all this stuff perfectly. It just mixes it up on its own anyway. Like when you go through and you're looking for something, it's going to pull it out, and then when you switch, it's going to put it somewhere else in another place anyway. So it's all going to get mixed up anyway. So you might as well just throw it in there and roll it. Roll with it. Oh, let's get some of this research going. Let's see how much this research is worth. Let's go see. I should probably make a note at DeSolo. DeSolo. Let's see. Zinc. Raw. For research. There we go. Let's get this one going. Let's see how much that's going to be. 1350. Not bad, not bad. Right now we have about 3,000. We've already unlocked a lot of the big stuff that we're currently using. But you could always have a little more. Alright, any other blank spots? I think we can kind of work this in over here. Very nice. And then we got more up here. We got plenty of tungsten now. Let me just kind of work it in there a little bit. And then these other ones we'll just pull out. Just kind of lay off to the side here. And we're definitely going to need more iron. That's why I have extras of these, because this way you can just do this. Well, you can try to do it anyway. There we go. Get it off that weird angle it was on. Okay, I see another one over there. Let's just grab that one. Okay, so the first thing is to take our mediums here and our thing here, and we're going to go to where our iron is. Let's see. We say that Glacio is our iron place. But you know what? I thought we were thinking of another spot. We might have to create a base at our next spot. Oh, that's resources. I think it was the second planet after Vanessa. Right here. Hematite. That's what we're looking for. So let's go to Novus, and we'll establish ourselves a new base there. And get that going. Now, to establish ourselves a new base, we actually need to start with a couple basic things. One is going to be a beacon, right? So we're going to go ahead and just do our beacon here. We're going to change the color to green. Like that. And we're going to also take some of this stuff off of me here. We brought back some kind of random plants. Let's actually stick them over here. Actually, we can stick them back here. There we go. Even better back here. Right there. Guess we need to grow some plants later. Organic we can put away in there. Sulfurite we should have left on that other planet, but we'll put it over there. Alright, so we need our beacon. Our other thing we need is our medium printers, which I forgot where I put them right here. Is going to be our landing pad, so we're going to need some ceramic and aluminum. I thought I saw some ceramic. There's some right there. Let's change this to something else. A resonant compound. There's something else even on top of that, so it's not poking out there. There we go. And we need one more ceramic. And I know I saw some here somewhere. Right here. Alright, oh, a whole bunch of tungsten up there. Very nice. Okay, we're going to take this off. Put that over there. Put that up there. Good enough. Alright. Landing pad. Activate. Okay, so we need a landing pad. We're also going to need a vehicle. So we're going to go ahead and fire up our vehicles as well. We're going to go ahead and make a nice little tractor. There we go. And then we want to make trailers. So we're going to need compound. That we have quite a bit of. You can see it actually behind there. We'll grab. Try to grab anyway. Grab compound. There we go. And why is that weird? Weird, it's not grabbing the compound. There we go. It got confused. Confused. Alright, take that out of there. And then we're going to make a trailer. So we need to do the same thing here. We need to pull that out of there so it's not confused. And then it will make a trailer. And then we'll make one more trailer up here. And that's it. Lickety split. Bam. Very nice. And we're going to bring our power. We're going to bring all that stuff and the beacon. Alright. Well, I think we're going to need some lithium at some point too. So we're going to go ahead and put the rest of these up there because we're going to be full there. We're going to need some of these things. So we're going to need to make some tables. Let's make a few tables over here. We want to remember our thing here. So we'll take one of these off. Put that up there. Very nice. Show tables. And we're just going to use platform Bs because that's what we have room for. We don't have enough iron to make the big ones yet, but we'll make some big ones later. Oh, see, when I look around, the resin's kind of spread around all over the place. This should be over here. But we can always make more. So let's take this over here. We'll take this out. We'll put that in. Get this out of here. Stick it over there. Got some extras here. Let's go ahead and put them up here. Right there. So you just never have enough of these mediums. Never have enough. Oh, there's some aluminum alloy back there. Let's get that back over here. Alright. And we're ready to rock and roll. Platforms. Make some platforms. That'll get us started. Auctionator. We're going to need that. So let's get an auctionator going. There we go. Auctionator over there. What else we need? Power, power, and more power. Alright. We're going to need some medium solar. So let's get that going. And we've got our auctionators ready to go. Put that up there. We've got our first table ready to go. Take that out. That up there. This over here. Let's get another table ready to go. And another. Oh, what does it take on that planet? Let's go see. Novus is high sun, high wind. Ooh, both. Oh, I like it when it's both. Alright, so we got a little bit of sun there. I actually prefer the wind. I think that it works a bit better because it works underground and above ground. So let's go ahead and find our medium turbine. Alright, there we go. We're going to need that glass back. So let's consolidate a little bit of this. Take that out, put that glass up there, keep that rolling. Medium wind turbine. Let's make 2 solars and then a bunch of wind turbines. Let's put this up here. Like so. You know what? We're going to grab a few of these. That are sitting around over here. Just so when we make the resin, it will go where we want it to go. Oh, they're already over there. Okay. Now we're going to fire up a whole bunch of resin. So I feel like we're going to need that. So let's get that going. Get both of our centrifuges rolling. And now we got a bit of medium wind power coming in. Very nice. We've got another table good to go. Very nice, very nice. Like that. Okay. And what do we got here? Another solar. Let's make a bunch more winds. Up here, let's switch this over to wind. There we go. More glass. Lots and lots more glass. Where's our glass at? I know we got some hiding around here somewhere. There's a little bit. Right there, we can put that over there. We'll get this going. Certainly had a lot of it on that last planet, that's for sure. More glass hiding back here. Oop, didn't want to get the whole thing. Just want to get the glass itself. There we go. Amazing how fast some of your resources go. Oh, we need more ceramic. How fast your resources go. Like, you collect a bunch of resources, I mean a ton of it, and then all of a sudden you turn around and you're like, okay, I seem to be out of it. Very, very quickly. Because you're, you know, kind of building at a higher level. The higher up in the game you get, the more kind of substantial you're building. Alright, we made a bunch of resin there. I say we make a bunch of clay next. Let's do that. We'll go ahead and swap this resin out. That in there. Get that rolling. Let's see. We got 3 tables, right? Or 2 tables and a landing pad. I think that ought to be good to start us off. You know what? Let's just bring some resin with us. That'll be good. Oh, we don't have our... I don't think we have our thing on us. All right, let's put that up there. Get over the thing. There we go. Get that on us. Okay, where'd that power thing go? Right over here. All right. Let's see if we can create one more. Oh, we need that clay first. So what we're going to do is make a bunch of clay here. Consolidate that together. I hate how it just doesn't put it back where it came from. Just adds to more of you working. Let's go over here to our forge there. Put this on here. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and have it. Take care of that. We got right when it's about to go. You don't want to grab this because it'll put it underneath it. There you go. You wait for it to go first. Then you can go ahead and throw that on there. I'll let that run for a while. I like to keep all my canisters together. Alright, there we go. So we need a little bit more power here. We got a bunch of medium solar, or a couple solars and a bunch of wind power. Looking good. Alright, let me catch up. Cool base. Hello there, Ghost Sniper. Sorry, I was super focused. Kismet, what planet you on? I am back on my first planet. I was on the second planet, Caldor, and now I'm back. Sorry, I do get focused sometimes. Night Mods, keep up the good work. Good night, Decker Kane. Thanks for being here, bro. Sometimes I do get very focused. I do apologize for that, but I always come back to it. If you just use my name, Kiz or Kismet, in the chat, it'll highlight in red. Know you're talking directly to me. I do love to interact and talk with people in chat, but sometimes I do get focused because I'm talking about stuff. There we go. All right, so yeah, we're at Caldor. Currently, we're back at our primary base here, the Mega Base. And we're gearing up to make a new base that we haven't even, to a planet we haven't even been yet. We're going to bring ourselves a little bit of a vehicle. We're going to go ahead and bring ourselves a bunch of this. Now, one problem is we need lithium and we need iron. That was the other thing I needed to tag, was lithium. You know, I even have that in my chemistry lab. Oh, it's over here on the side. I see where it is. All right, we're going to need more lithium, so we're going to mark that as red. Definitely going to need that because we're going to need more batteries. Now, I think we're out of lithium. Oh, we got a little bit there. All right, we got a little bit. So what we might do is just scalp some of the batteries from here. If we can't find any more lithium laying around. Usually I have some laying around. But if not, we'll go back and we'll also build up that base. We'll just kind of keeping on here. Building up each base one at a time. Oh, there's a spot for that tungsten. Very nice. And so on. I don't see any in here. This is mainly for my chemistry station over here. Lithium is more of something where I make batteries from. So let's go ahead and scalp a few of these batteries. We definitely don't need this many here right now. I can also kind of scalp my RTG if I wanted to, but we'll leave that there for now. We'll come back and we'll do all the more advanced RTGs and make all of that stuff. I don't like to go too fast in the game. They actually made the game where it's a little tougher. It takes a little bit more effort to get your stuff built up, which I like. I like it to be a little bit tougher. I like to, you know, have a little bit of a challenge to it. I'm going to move this graphite over here. Let's just go ahead and take these off of us for right now so we'll have more room to work with stuff. There we go. And let's go ahead and make some packagers. Actually, I think I have some packagers now that I think about it. Probably over here. Oh, yeah, right here. Let's use up the resources we got. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put 2 of those in there. And I feel like we're going to take 1 more. So let's go ahead and use that packager there. And that's going to get us on. Now, we can take a lot of stuff with us. We can take a lot of resources because we have the large ship here. Which you can see we've already got it. We've already got it full of stuff. Sometimes the game likes to troll you when you're trying to click. Let's rotate this around the other way so it's a little bit easier to work with. There we go. Using my C and V key. So we're going to go ahead and take this out. Now, of course, also I can scroll out a little bit. That helps. Actually, I just thought of something. I could have made that further down in the ground so it's at the ground level. But the actual platform, instead of going up the platform, the platform is actually set down in the ground a little bit. I'm kind of tempted to do that. There we go. So we've got it pretty much filled up with stuff. We can think, okay, what else do we need to take with us, right? Maybe a whole bunch of compound. So we don't have to go and collect compound. So we'll go ahead and just take a whole stack of that with us. Like this. And you're like, well, Kismet, you can bring organic, but you don't really need to bring organic because I already have built-in power and I already have tables to put that power in. So organic is not really... We got 2 more slots there. Man, I wish I had enough for some more solar here. Let's go ahead and see if we can maybe do a couple more solars. We just need glass. Can you believe we used all that already? That's amazing. That's amazing. We collected a crazy ton of quartz, which becomes glass. But apparently we used it. There's some over here too. I see it right there. There we go. So we'll go ahead and just fire it up on the furnace. I'll say we make 2 more solars and we should have plenty of power to get this going on. Tidy up our base a little bit. Sexy. Sexy base. Ooh, new planet hype. Yeah, I've actually been to all the planets before. I have gone all the way to the core of every single planet. I have powered up, I think a maximum, I have about 5 out of the planets. And then they came out with a new version. This version I'm playing right now is version 1.1.3. And they came out with the, of course, extra large platforms, which are awesome. Look at those suckers, man. Those things are the greatest. Really great if you want to use your chemistry lab and then also your large printer in tandem, or just use the chemistry lab with a whole bunch of resources. Very, very nice. I really enjoy it. I'm going to keep stacking this tungsten up here. Really great for making resources and whatnot. As well as storing your power and all of that stuff. The very large ones are great. Now this is great for just, you know, just kind of storing your stuff off to the side where you don't have to worry about it. I'm going to grab one of these and fill that spot right there. Okay, there we go. So it looks like it's done. It has done lots of ceramic, so we're not going to be hurting for ceramic. Let's go ahead and grab this glass over here that we're looking for. Run that over here and say, oh, what do we need? We can take this one out. That's not even full of stuff. There we go. And let's go ahead and fire up 2 more solar. Starting to know where they are in the menu. That tells you you've been playing for a while. When you start to know, you're like, oh, okay, I got 2 this way and 2 that way and 1 back this way. All right, while we're waiting for that to go, we're going to change this around a little bit. There we go. Just to make it easier for me to put that back in. All right, we're going to have plenty of power and the ability to store that power. That's what we're looking for. And we're good. We look down here at the bottom before we leave, make sure we have lots of fuel. We have an auctionator, we have vehicles, we have, we need the small power. We want to bring the small power for our vehicles. So we'll go back here and we'll look and see if we've got any extras. All right, we got a couple here. Let's go ahead and grab a couple extra wind turbines. Maybe a little mini solar. Oh, out of room. What can we leave? We'll probably leave canister. Come on, you. There we go. All right, we'll bring a little bit of solar, a little bit of wind. And that kind of is a backup. That's a backup plan in case, you know, something goes awry with all of our other stuff. You want to have a little bit of extra power for your vehicles. We outie. We outie. Thank you, Dionysus. Thank you for being here. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Hey, Kez, have a log for tonight. The rest of the building goes. We'll hope to see you stream tomorrow. Have a great morning. You too. You have a great morning, man. Thanks for being here. All right, and if you are enjoying the stream, everybody, please do me a huge favor. Consider hitting that follow button right up there. Go ahead and click that follow button, as well as if you really enjoy the stream, try dropping your Amazon Prime on the stream. It does help a lot, or hit that subscribe button either way. But I do appreciate you just lurking in the channel, hanging out. We try to keep it very positive up in here. All right, let's go make a new base. Let's go see. Now, it's none of these because it has a satellite, which is right here. Novus is what we're looking for. Now, we have gone to Vanessa, and I've found that it's pretty great for lithium and okay for iron, but we really need a great source of iron. So we're going to go to Novus here, which has a bit more iron. I think is more surface iron, a lot more iron in the core of the planet. So we're going to build up a little location over there so we can go over there, grab tons of iron, and just come back with it. And kind of establish our base. Of course, I want to have a base on every single planet. Oh, I can see it already. Come on, baby. Give me a bubble right there by that sucker. Come on. Give me a bubble right there. See, now, there's probably one on the other side. Now, the smaller planets only have several monoliths like this, where the larger planets have multiple of those all the way around. So the smaller ones are actually easier to power up. Now, the harder and harder the planets are, the more the terrain is like all over the place, and it's really hard to like drive a vehicle from one place to another. But in my case, I kind of know the gist of how to make it work. So I just make my own road from place to place now, which is pretty fun. Pretty fun to just kind of make a road all the way across the whole entire thing to go from one thing to the next thing. So again, we got one there. And I believe we're going to have one on the other side. Now, again, I haven't been to this planet in a while, so maybe there's only one. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out in a moment, because I should be seeing it right about now. There it is. There it is. And I like to pick one that I know when I'm going to fly to the planet, I can just click and just land. We'll see if this one's closer. If not, we'll just do what we got to do, right? And again, we're looking for one of these big white bubbles to be close to one of these. And you'll see why later when I power up the planet and whatnot. It helps a lot. Yeah, I feel like that one's just as far away as the other one. So maybe we'll go all the way around again. Ring around the rosies, everybody. There we go. What does powering up the planet do? I don't want to spoil it for you. It actually does something really cool. I'll do it here at some point, so you'll see it on stream. But I would rather not spoil it for you unless you see me do it live. Again, this game is called Astroneer. This is one of the few space games that I could say it's a hands down buy. Absolutely worth it. It's like 30 bucks. This is like a $60 game. I feel like you're ripping off the developers, but hey, they want to charge it 30 bucks. I'll pay it. You can just see the love and attention they put into this game. Really, really well done. Game mechanics are fun. The overall play style of the game is super fun. I strongly recommend it. Come on. Now we gotta look at which one we think is closer. This one looks like closer to me right now. That one seems a bit further away. Oh, all out. Yep, I think that's the one. Let's go. Boom. Oh, I see lithium already. There's lithium right there. All right, we out and off and running. Look at that. Oh, man, that'll bring a tear to your eye. All right, so we got to remember where we came from. Now you can see this is very cavernous, right? Depending on what planet you go to is how cavernous it is or how, you know, mountainous it is. And I'm going to go ahead and just shape my way up here a little bit so I can see what my goal is here. Get rid of this rock here. That my goal is way back over there. So I've got to get that ship. And of course, it put me down in a big old hole there. Thank you very much. I got to get that ship back to that beacon. Now, I don't have to, but I want to. And the reason why I want to is so that I can establish my base over there instead of where I'm at now. Oh, man, I didn't bring it. That's right. It just dawned on me that I didn't bring my shaper thing. All right, so we're going to go ahead and grab our vehicle because I have like a little anti-gravity beam. And we just move it straight up here, which is pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. I'm going to go and put this down. Oh, I brought graphite with me, I just realized. And we're going to put that over there. We're going to put that away up in there. Okay. Now what we're going to do is just switch this around. It's going to make my graphite fall down, way down there. Oh, well. We're going to try to find a canister. There we go. I'm going to make that canister. And we'll just leave it down there. Just leave it. Okay, now the reason why I'm making a canister is so when I'm shaping, what it's doing is it's going into the canister, all this dirt that we're collecting right here, which makes it nice and easy. Now, of course, I don't want to use up all my power because I want to leave some of my power so I can kind of shape my way across and make myself a little bit of a road. Then pick up my vehicle and aim a little bit toward the ground so it just sets it down. Otherwise, it tries to drop it. Now, watch out for evil plants. Now, there's some right here. I call it the tongue plant. It's like a Venus flytrap. Watch out for that. That went flying. And so on. There's other things that try to whip out at you, like this one right here, this little red one. He'll just go, he'll try to attack you. Watch out for that one, too. It scares the heck out of me all the time. And again, we're just trying to walk our way over there. Kind of preserve our power, though we do have some power on us. As well as a portable auctionator on us as well. That's going to help us get on. Again, we're just going to walk it place to place. Now, what I used to do is basically just land and build a base there. But I find it's worth the effort here to... Oh, there's a ton of ammonium right there, too. Look at all these resources we're seeing. Lithium, ammonium. I'm liking this planet again already. Now, this is actually the first place I looked for lithium. And man, we spent 45 minutes looking for lithium on my first playthrough. This is actually my third playthrough now. And we spent 45 minutes looking for it. We could not find it. And then one time I went around a corner down in the caves on this particular planet, and there it was. Pretty awesome. Now, I would actually not recommend this planet for lithium, though you can get it while we're here. Whoa, hello. Oh, and there's some free power down there. I would actually recommend the Vanessa planet, which is where we actually started originally. Oh, there's some research there, too. What I'm doing is just kind of shaping out the side of the mountain here, which gives me a little way to walk. I could also go that way, too. But I'm kind of feeling this direction. I'd love to get that down there. But we'll just leave it for now. Rocking my way. Make myself a nice path. Oh, we there. We there. There's the bad guy. Let's do it. Out for holes in the ground. All right, now here we are. Now you can see that we actually are elevated here from where we landed. Now we don't necessarily want to be elevated from the ground level, so we're going to go ahead and move this down like so. I'm going to slide a little bit and take it with me at the same time as sliding. That's called the slide move. You're welcome. That was epic. We want to be at kind of the same level as our base. Now this can get really annoying, so get rid of that away from your base. There's more of them around. But this is a nice flat place, to, of course, to establish your base. You can also establish it at the same level as this. But when I power it up, it's not going to be any big deal. So I'm just going to go ahead and utilize kind of the average level here. And fill this back in. And start to flatten this out. Now, you don't necessarily have to flatten it out. You could leave it however. Me, I'm a perfectionist. So if I start a base, I want it to be just so, right? You know what I'm talking about. Some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. You want it to be just so, right? You don't want all this stuff in the way. You don't want it to be uneven. You want your base to be nice and flat so you can put all this stuff down. And that's what we're doing right now. I'm holding down the control key to flatten this whole area out. And then we can start to establish our base. Very nice. Now, I prefabricated some stuff. Now, you can land on the planet and just start from scratch and go from there. I've done that on every planet, which is very fun. I did that in my first playthrough, but now that I kind of already done it once, I don't need to do it again kind of thing. So we'll go ahead and pull all this stuff out of here. Actually, I'll just pull the whole thing out of there. There we go. We kind of pre-brought some resources with us, right? We brought some tables and whatnot, but the first thing we need is our landing pad. We want to put our landing pad out, so now this part becomes a bubble that we can land literally right next to our thing here. Go ahead and open that up. Very nice. And then we go ahead and put our vehicle on there. We are styling. Another thing I would do is remove all of these bad guys here so they don't blow up in your face later. Let's take our solar out temporarily. Oh, I already got it in that mode. Okay. We'll take all these out. Don't get too close. There we go. Look at all that research. Woo! Free research. Now I could take them and put them in the research thing and you get like double the amount, sometimes more. But I find it's a waste of time. You might as well get the larger research and put that in there because it goes for longer. You're not standing there every 2 seconds switching those things out. I don't like to take my time switching those out. I find it's more efficient to not do that. All right, again, see I'm just extending the base, holding down the control key, flattening it out, moving it further and further away from our little beacon here, nice and flat. All right, there we go. Next thing we want to do, of course, establish our tables here. Get started. There we go. Connect those together. Now we're going to, as quickly as possible, we're going to go ahead and get our wind. And actually, you know what? This actually is too close to this. This is too close. Hold on. We're going to have a problem with our solar later. That this will be too close to this and will cause a shadow. We should have looked at the light. Which way does the sun come up? Sun comes up this way. Do we want to think about how the sun is going, right? Like the sun's going to come up here, and we don't want, if the sun's coming up this way, it's going to cause a shadow on this side. We don't want to do that because it can be obscured by shadow. But the sun's going to come straight up like that and go straight down over there, which is perfect. So we want to make sure that our stuff is basically not going to be affected by the shadow. So let's say right there would be perfect. We can go ahead and get our batteries out here. We want those to get charged up. Where'd our batteries go? Over here. Now, I'm almost out of oxygen, but that's okay. I got a portable oxygenator. I can charge it back up again. That's what that thing is in the upper left-hand corner there. There we go. Very nice. Now, we don't want to waste our daylight here. We want to go ahead and get our solar going. And that's going to start charging up that battery. Move this out here as well. All right. I'm going to go ahead and utilize our things that we took out. Here they are. Get all the resources out of there. Utilize these. There we go. And put some more batteries in there. Like so. We're going to go ahead and put our wind down because our wind's kicking in right now. Let's get that going. More wind up here. Again, number one thing you want to get going is your power. You get your power going, then you're pretty styling. That up there. Let's get our vehicle going. There's our tractor. Another medium battery. More resources. Another one of these. There we go. Put that up there. We need our auctionator. Put that on the end here. There we go. So now we got our auctionator. So now the table will actually feed us oxygen. So now we're at a point here where we're getting pretty close to full. So we don't need to unlock all of this stuff until we actually have our tables. Maybe another solar. Do we got another solar? Yeah, we do. Here comes the solar. Go ahead and unlock that. There we go. Okay. And also another trick, by the way, is when it's not running, right? When you say your wind's not running. Oh, of course, that's the second it starts running. When your wind's not running, you can swap it out for your solar and whatnot. You don't have to have it all separate or whatnot. In there. Where's that? Over there. All right. I'll wait for one of these to fill up. Actually, we'll just use our battery. Fill up our little tractor. Nope. Wanted to rotate it. There we go. Connect our tractor in. Actually, listen, we might as well just unpack everything at this point. We'll be fine. All right, again, right now, look, this dark time, right? Take your solar out, put your wind in, you're good. During the day, you can go ahead and do it the other way. There it goes. Oh, there's a spot over here, too. Another trailer. Put that in there. Try to put them close enough together you can attach them. And then now we got these are empty. We can use those. We can use this. Lots of wind. Wow. Look at that wind go. We got wind going over here. I don't think we got any room up there for it. Let's just go ahead and put it on our vehicle. And what else? I think that's it. We're going to go ahead and put solar on here as well for now. And we got our extra solar here. Okay, great. Now what we want to do is build some basic stuff. So we're going to build printers. We'll start with those. There we go. There's our small printer. Now we could just, in theory, just fly back and make more stuff. Oh, here comes this. Swap that out. Let's put this over here in case that wind does kick in. There we go. Trying to be efficient. Efficiently charging all that up. So now we got our small printer. Put that there. And we'll use our small printer to make a medium printer. There we go. Gonna need some compound, which we luckily brought with us. Now, the age-old question is, do you bring the resources or do you bring the stuff? Now, I actually could have brought the resources, and that would have been more efficient to bring the resources like resin to make these tables. But the problem is you don't have the power. So what I like to do is I just like bringing the tables and just plopping the power down. And then once you have the power, then you're off and running. Right? That's the most important thing. Because you want to have the power to basically make stuff. So the solar's starting to go away there. You can see it's going down behind the thing there. So we can take that out, utilize this. Actually, maybe the other way. There we go. It makes more platforms. We need some resin. And of course, we brought some resin. Oh, not enough room. Get that organic off of me. What else can I take off? This extra solar. Where can we put that? Let's put that over there. There we go. 3 resin. Make another platform. Off it goes. 3 more resin. Now we're going to build platforms, and then we're going to build ourselves a tunnel. And we're going to look around for iron. Now, great time to look around for irons right now when you're not really doing anything. You're just kind of waiting on stuff. I don't see any immediate iron right now, but there might be some down off the cliff here. Oh, there's some free stuff. I like free stuff. I didn't have to make myself. Right here, we got some free solar. Run that back. So you can kind of salvage for stuff. You can run around and just find loot. Kismet, you're going to power up the monolith? Eventually, yeah, I'm going to power up all of them. I'm going to power them all up. Right now, just kind of establishing my bases at the different locations here. There's another... oops. There's another table. All right, let's put that down. Get that going. Let's fire up another one. I usually find that the large platforms are just fine. for your remote bases. And then the really big platforms are awesome for your main base. There we go. We tie that in. We got ourselves a little bit of extra power here. Let's go ahead and just tie that in as well. We've got some wind power over here. Again, we don't have anything on there right now, so we might as well just utilize that to charge up all of our stuff. And we actually have more than enough power now. Look at that. Look at that. All 4 of those are full now. That's very nice. We take this off of here. Put that over there for now. We got another platform. Put it this way. Okay, looking good. Now, another thing we're going to need on top of this is going to be our other stuff here, which is going to be our smelting furnace. So we need resin and compound. Resin and compound. And off to do our smelting furnace. Very nice. We'll probably get our battery back. And we need our beacon, so we can find our way back to this particular base. Let's just put that, let's put it right there. Now, we could also put it on the top of here, by the way, which is also great. Well, some of the things I'm seeing already is ammonium, lithium. Not seeing any iron, which is the whole reason I came to this planet, is for the iron. It does say that iron is the primary resource, but I'm not seeing it right now. Let's get up nice and high. Maybe we get a nice bird's eye view. See anything. Much easier to see it during the day. Oh, some more free wind over there. Here comes the sun. Tons of lithium over that way. Hope I didn't mislabel this, but we actually looked in the thing, so normally you'll see a lot of that base resource either on this level or the level down below, which we'll go and make a mine here in just a moment. All right, we got that done. Let's go ahead and put our smelting furnace here. I like to have at least, you know, the basics. You want to have a smelting furnace like so. And then also a centrifuge. Oh, we didn't bring any aluminum. We're going to have to work on that later on. Later. So we got to look for some aluminum. I usually find that every planet does have aluminum at some point. Let's put this on here. There we go. Now we're looking good. All right, so actually we need this here. We'll take one of these with us. We'll take this and put it up there as a backup. We're going to take a power and stick it on the front just to make it easy. You don't necessarily have to do that. And then now what we need is we need a basically an area to go down into. A cave area. Now, I'm liking to put it underneath my monoliths here. I don't know why. I'm just starting to like doing that. So that's what we're going to try to do here. Now, this one we're going to make a little bit steeper than we normally do. Oh, see, look, not steep enough, though. We got to kind of back it up a little bit and try to make a bit of a deeper entrance. There we go, something like that. Now, one of the problems is if you do this, it's still not going to work because later on you might come back with a larger vehicle. So we're going to go ahead and just say, nope, that's not what we're looking for. Hold on, let's just fix that. All right, just cover it right back up again, which is pretty fun. Pretty fun, and we're just going to go ahead and shape out this way. And we're going to go ahead and start our mine. Say, let's just start it off this way so there'll be no obstructions up above it. We're just going to go ahead and just shape straight down like that. You want to get an angle that's fairly steep, but not so steep that your vehicle is going to be out of control. So we're going to go ahead and get this going on. And we're going to shape it out. Now, you can also put a mining, a drill bit on the front of your vehicle and use that. I find it's just more fun to shape it out yourself. That's just me. And more efficient in the long run. Now, we're going to go ahead and grab a bunch of these here, and we're going to go ahead and make some tethers. All right, I like to make my tethers typically on the right side, over here. There we go. And let's go ahead and get that close enough to where it goes across. There we go. We'll just kind of tether down the right side here, and that's going to basically just keep supplying us with power. so we can just keep shaping to our heart's content. Now, what you can also do to keep these from falling down is you can kind of shape out the side here and actually attach these to the actual side like that, so that when you're driving along, you don't run into them. Very cool to do that, or you can put them on the ceiling. I love that part of the game where you can do that. Now, I'm just going to get this front part started, and then we're just going to go straight down. I'm going to make sure that I'm going fairly straight. Doesn't have to be perfectly straight, but now we're just going to go to it. Oh, there's our breakthrough already. Now, I call this the breakthrough. That's when you break through on a lower level. Wow, look at that. Nice. We want to, of course, remove some of these rocks so that they're not blocking. And on some planets, they will disappear like that. And some planets, the really big rocks will be an obstruction. So watch out for that. We'll just keep on shaping until we reach kind of where we want to be. We want to watch out. Oh, I see some iron already. There's some right there in front of us. Very nice. All right. Now, so I ran out of power. So what I can do is run back to my tethers or run back to my main base and get those going. But I like to shape down a little bit like that and get an idea where I'm going. And then I'll kind of widen this all out. Now, I could be collecting this for my centrifuge, but that's okay. I just like it to be a bit bigger, and then hold down Control key. Flatten this all out. Just kind of make an extra wide area. And then back up here again. And then another tether down there, which is going to keep supplying me power while I'm shaping. Again, it doesn't have to be this extravagant. You can just make a small little tunnel. But, you know, if I'm going to do it, you know, do it right. Get in there and make it just so. And then we'll run another tether down. Actually, we'll shape this out just a little bit more. Eventually, I feel like I'm going to come back here with a larger vehicle. And that's why I'm making this extra wide. I'll start making my medium vehicles and bringing them over here just to make it easier to collect the resources. Again, since we already made that one, we kind of know where we're going. It's kind of an extra large, wide one. Now, we could just bring our vehicle down, by the way. We don't have to tether down. We can just bring our vehicle. And that'll give us oxygen as well. I also have a portable oxygenator on me that I can use as well. Oh, watch out, watch out. The actual levels change there, so watch out for that. Make sure that it's staying at the same level. There we go. That's kind of a cool pattern on the ground there. Now see here, we got a bit of a level change, so we want to, you know, we can kind of blend it. We don't necessarily have to fix the level now. We can just kind of blend it together. Attach that to the wall. A little bit further back. There we go. And again, just keep running this down. Out of the way. Now we got a nice bird's eye view, the whole area. We can look and say, oh, is there any resources this way? Let's go see. And just shape this stuff out. So it gives you a nice bird's eye view. Not seeing anything. I am seeing some iron straight ahead, though. Well, that's good. Got some of this roof stuff. Nothing behind us. Alright, and again, let's widen this out. Nice wide road so we don't get out of control. And again, you can just... Oh, there, I'm already getting some. You can just bring your vehicle instead of all this tether stuff. I like to have the tethers at the very least at the first level. This way, you know, in an emergency or whatever, or if you lose your vehicle or whatnot, you can very easily run back to your tethers. Now, here's another great tip for you as well. is that you want your tether actually to be up where you can see it. So you might want to tether vertically. So you throw a tether down, I hit T for tether, and then you can put one up like this so that it creates like a little visual line, much like a beacon. As you can see it. Oh, well, we've got already some quartz over that way, which is great. So we know we got quartz and iron already on this level. And there we go. That's about it. That's about it for making a tunnel. Let's go get our vehicle, and let's get a bunch of resources. Let's go. Alrighty. Bam. What does Power Planet do? Rope me in with keeping me viewing. Smooth move. Then I say, hey, I try. But I really don't like to spoil stuff. Like, I get it all the time. Kismet, where are all the power armors? Kismet, where's this at? Where's that at? I want you to have the moment where you go around the corner or you power it up and you're like, oh, now I know, right? I'll probably be doing that tomorrow, by the way. So if you do want to see that, you're welcome to come back. But for right now, we're just working on getting some iron here. Now watch as I extract this directly out of the ground. Now the way I'm doing that is I'm using a particular filter here called particular mod called the inhibitor mod, which allows me to extract it directly out of the ground, which is great. And just kind of run around and just throw it over any other places kind of in that same general area. Now I feel like I need to move my vehicle because no matter wherever I park my vehicle, it's always in the way. So let's go ahead and move it up a little bit. There we go. Sometimes it will back roll. If you're at too steep of an angle, it'll start back rolling. The vehicle will. Now we're going to go ahead and switch that mod out. And we're going to go ahead and put in our wide mod. And we're going to go ahead and start shaping out the ground here. Now we're going to shape it out a bit, just to kind of expose the stuff that's underneath there. We're going to try not to get the actual resources themselves, because I feel like you get more of the resources if you use that inhibitor mod. And we might lose our tether there. There we go. We're going to back that up a little bit. It's okay if you take this out. You can always put it back in again. Got that by mistake. Oop, a little too close there. A little too close. You saw my stuff get red around the outside. That means I took damage from those bad guys exploding. Okay. Now we get that going on. And again, do a little swap-a-rooney. And easy money. Uh-oh. I think I was too close to the wall and it put it in the wall. That was my bad. My bad. Don't be too close to the wall. There's lesson number 2. Get all that over there. So if you're too close to the wall, what happens is if you accidentally make extras, it will actually go into the wall and it will fall down typically to the next level down. That's what usually happens, I find. If you try to shape this out, it will not be there. It will not be there in the thing, so know that. Now watch out when you're shaping downwards also that you don't end up on the level down below. It will start to open up the floor, so be careful of that. And let's just go ahead and open up another layer here. Try not to fall down. Try not to get the resources yet. There we go. All right. Same thing. What the heck am I doing? There we go. That in there. Not quite enough there. Actually, I don't think we did get any extras. All right. Now you see we're making a gigantic hole here. Now you don't have to use the inhibitor mod. You can just use the wide mod as well to try to shape that out. But I find you reach a point like right there. You've kind of reached a point where there's not going to be that much more resources down there. It's not going to be really worth your time to dig out anymore. Oh, wait, maybe a little bit. Yeah, but look at that. Look at that. See, there is some stuff, but if you look down there, that falls down to the next level. The first thing you want to do is cover that sucker up. Cover that up. You don't want to fall down in there, right? That's just quartz. We can get plenty of that. Now we got to climb our way out of here. Do a little bit of jumping or shaping. Get yourself out. All right, now we're going to make this hole disappear. by shaping it back in. I'm holding down the control key again, like this. If I run out, I'm actually going to grab it out of the wall here, so it opens up my view here. I like to have a nice wide 360 view from the bottom of my platform here. And then I'm going to go ahead and use it to shape this in. Now this time I'm going to make it more flat, where the other one I just made angled. Just kind of fill this back in. It's very artistic, very, very fun. If you like building games, shaping games, if you like to make bases and stuff, I can recommend no game more highly than Astroneer here. Incredibly well done. It seems simple, and the graphics seem simple, but the mechanics is advanced. And they did it in such a way that it just seems like, oh, well, that's easy, right? I'm sure it was not easy to program. I'm sure it did take a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to make it as elegant and beautiful as it is. So again, I give them much love for making it awesome. All right, again, oh, I gotta watch out. Sometimes the angle gets really weird like that. Flatten that out a little bit more. All right, now again, watch out for, you might have extra holes around the outside that you might fall in, so you might want to run around there. Try not to fall in the holes while you're looking for them. We're good. We Gucci. All right. We got a little bit of iron there. I think we can find more. Also, we got, I forgot to make a beacon again, but that's okay. We will make another beacon, and we will put it on our vehicle so we can find it. Let's go ahead and fix our tethers. Tether that out further again. There we go. And now we have a beacon, which we can use for our vehicle. You want to put the beacon on the vehicle so you can find your vehicle should you lose it. And now we can tool around down here. Let's go. Let's go for a little ride. Turn this baby around. All right. And we're going to go all the way right here. You're like, well, good, that wasn't very far. That's because we got some resources over here that we can utilize, some quartz. So we're going to go ahead and just drain it right out of the ground and out of the wall. Tons more over here. Tons up here, too. Got a smidge. Just a little bit. Now, one of the things I suggest to do, if you are taking resources out of the wall like this, and you don't know that they're still there because now it's all flat, you can't see it, is to take an extra moment. First, get all this stuff off of you. Like so. Is to take an extra moment and to shape through a little bit so you can see the resource. Like this. I'll just try to shape it out enough where I can see the resource in the wall somewhere or in the floor. There we go. Like that, so we can see that's where it's at. We'll come back and we get some more if we need some in the future. I do like to also kind of do what I'm doing right here, which is just kind of create a big open wide space where we can see in all the different directions. Looking for more iron and other resources. Need to power myself up a little bit here while I'm waiting for myself to get repowered. We're going to go ahead and grab a bunch of this quartz and take it with us. Now, one of the things we really need a lot of is resin. We're going to need a little bit of aluminum as well, so we're going to be looking for that. But let's just go ahead, run this back to our base since we're right here. Make a few trips. Easy mode. Now, of course, if you have the larger vehicles, there's a medium vehicle and a very large vehicle, or a large vehicle, that you can come down here and you can just collect resources all day, every day. You'll have so much resources you won't know what to do with using those. Oh, I had an extra spot there. I could have used that spot. All right. We'll go ahead and put this over here. Now, we got a little bit of resin here that we can use to help us out. So we're going to go ahead and put that over there. And what that's going to do is it's going to allow it to go from here over to this thing right here. We're going to make some medium storage. I find that you never have enough of those. You're just constantly grabbing those. Let's go ahead and just put some, say, organic there. We'll put some more resin over there. Let's just go ahead and stack this up on this one, that one on this one. That's going to allow us to put that there. Again, this is like micromanaging your resources. You're going to do a lot of that. There we go. What we really need is aluminum. We got aluminum. We will be styling. But there we go. See how quickly you just kind of micromanage all of your little medium things, and you're back off and running. Oh, I kind of like it to the left. I like it to the left like that. That was actually a good choice. Also, when you flatten out the ground, it has a tendency to drive better. Not that my driving is going to be better, but it actually drives better, if you know what I mean. If you can tell the difference. All right. My wide mod is, there we go. Wide mod is working. We got a little bit of research. All right. Again, tons and tons of quartz down here. Might as well grab it. Nice and easy right here at the beginning of this location. Okay, good. And let's go ahead and see if we can find anything. I'm not finding much iron, though. Same thing like on our other planet. Not seeing much iron here, right where we picked. There could be some around the corner. You never know. Oh, there's some compound. Notice again, see, shaping it out so I can see. I don't want to get the resource. I just want to see that the resource is there for right now. Cutting a hole in here. Seeing if there's anything on the other side. Wow. That's a long ways. All right. No, we got a little bit here. So we're going down there a little bit. Did come through on the other side. Just kind of looking around now. Trying to see if we can see any resources from our location. Back over here and tie into our power. And let's just go ahead and tether. Oh, do I have enough to tether? Well, let's go get that compound then. Way down there. Where did I just see that compound? There it is. All right. See, and that's why you leave it out so you can find it. Let's switch. Get our inhibitor mod. Or we can just throw it down on the ground, whichever. There we go. Put that right there so we remember it's in this direction. Need some more tethers. Right over there. Alright, now what we can do is we can create some more tethers, and what that's going to do is it's going to allow me just to stand here and use the power from the surface and shape some of this stuff. Oh, I see some right there. There it is. Allow me to shape out using the power from the surface level. And we're going to shape out all of this so we can see that all that iron right over there. Very nice. All right, I just kind of feel like tethering my way over. You don't have to. Bring your vehicle over. Get rid of all these bad guys. There we go. Nope. Did not want to do that, but whatever. Want to just zap it. Come on. There we go. And switch our mods back. Shape out some of this. Get rid of these extra things in the way. Oh, there was something in the ground there. Alright, let's get our vehicle. I'll go ahead and just put this over here to remind us there's quartz in that direction. I usually leave like an extra one to remind me what's in that particular direction. It helps a lot. Really what we need is we need... oh, we got some room on that side. What we need is we need aluminum. This is kind of the main thing we're looking for, because when you're looking for it, you can't find it most of the time. When you're not looking for it, tripping over it like nobody's business. See, I like to tether toward the primary resource that I'm looking for. Like in this case, iron. Oh, we already got it on. All right, let's go. A little bit of iron there. Oh, and there we go. Right there, aluminum. Very nice. And again. this up. Oh boy. Tons of it. All right. Now here's another little trick too, is you can go ahead and make yourself a little divot behind you, like this, to capture all of this resources. That does help a lot as well. Like this. If you find a whole lot, yeah, that's not too dense of iron there. So we're not finding as much as I would think, but we're still rocking it. Oh, there's a ton on the ground right there, too. How convenient. So much easier to find those hidden ones by doing that. And then over here, raking in the resources now. All right. Come pick all that up later. Put my wide mount back. There we go. And right back at it again. Oh, out of power. Even better, we can tether our way out. Right to here. Actually, maybe even better this way. And this will remind me where my stuff is, right? Because your tethers. I probably want to put the tether up a bit higher, though. There we go. Remind me where I got all the resources from before. And let's go ahead and load up. I think we're pretty loaded up now. Loaded up on that side, and I think I take a few more with me. Let's grab some aluminum. And we're good. All right. Now we're getting those basic resources going on. Let's get on out of here. And now, do you like playing No Man's Sky? I did not play it originally when it first came out, but once they updated it and did an amazing job of updating it, I did play it. Very, very fun game. I highly recommend that game as well. Very, very fun. Very fun. There we go. I've been trying to figure out how to rotate stuff. How exactly do you do that? Use C and V in there. By the way, it has a really fantastic tutorial, by the way, in here, base building. It'll talk you about rotate right there, C and V, as well as a bunch of other tutorials in there that you can use. Oh, trying to escape. There we go. Right here in the kind of little rocket menu, there's a ton of really great tutorials in there. As well as if you're wondering about the planets, you can go in here and learn a bit about each planet and about the resources. Now, when I first played, I actually didn't do the tutorials. I like to play like I just fell in there, right? I just got there. Like, you know, I was really there. That's how I like to play it first. And then I'll play through, you know, a full playthrough like that. And then I'll go through and I'll read all the tutorials and the planets and the resources and all that stuff. I find that's a lot of fun. You probably want to at least do the basics here, which will show you a bit of everything. But it is very, very useful. There we go. Haven't played? Oh, it's very fun. Very, very fun. I'm trying to figure out how to rotate stuff. Exactly how you do that. I answered that question. Yay! Thanks. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. Again, this game is super fun. Super fun. Highly recommend it to everybody. if you like these type of space games. Okay, so we've got the thing that we need over here. We've got the furnace, which is the thing that we need to make our aluminum. We're going to fire that up. We have more than enough power because we were smart and we brought tons and tons of power with us. Another laterite here. Let's get these off of here. Like that. Let's take this. I think we got plenty of this. We're just going to stick this back there. This is iron. This is what we're here to find. So we're going to go ahead and put the iron up there as well. Consolidate some of this. There we go. Put that off back there. Rotate this around. In C and B. I'm on PC, by the way, if you're wondering. This game is also, I think it's on PC and Xbox. And if you buy it through the Windows Store, you actually get it on both. So if you have both, there you go. That's a good deal, I think. So you know, like say you're playing it one day on your PC, but then you know you want to play on your PS4. Your styling. I mean, not PS4, your Xbox. I've not seen it for PS4 yet. So I'm going to put it in the Twitch chat for you where you can find that information. Bam! Right there, astroneer.space. Enjoy. And thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for dropping the Dragon Hammer, crushing the follow button, becoming part of the Wasteland Tycoons. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you being here in the channel. We're going to have some fun. We're going to have some fun. All right. Draining them down, draining them down. All right. Back in there we go. We got our iron fired up over here, but this is not enough iron. We need a lot more. We need to get some serious amount of iron going. We've got our aluminum now. We can go ahead and make our centrifuge. We need our compound. Oh, something in the way. Something in the way. There we go. If you're blocking where it's going to build, it will not build. There you go. Look, everybody got 1,000 kiss caps for being awesome. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Appreciate you guys coming in, showing the love to the stream. Check that homepage, mods. Check that homepage for me, if you don't mind. Let's do this. I see somebody buzzing me on Discord. If you're buzzing me on Discord, I will check it out after the stream. Boom. All right, centrifuge now ready to go. I like to have at least a forge and a centrifuge running at each planet. And of course, we want lots and lots of power. All right, there's our centrifuge looking sexy. Let's go ahead and get some more of these platforms going. We definitely need to get more resin. But now we have an infinite source of resin. You're like, wait a minute, Kismet, what? What? What are you talking about? How do you have an infinite source of resin? I'll show you here in just a second. Second I find one more resin. There. Oh, I don't have enough room in my backpack. Not enough room. Let's take the tethers out temporarily. Nope. All right. Oh, it wasn't. Oh, resin's inside there. There it is. All right. I mean, I could have sworn I've seen that resin. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to fire up this large platform B. Then what we're going to do is we're going to go right over here. We're going to go ahead and take our canister. We're going to stick it right in there in the centrifuge. And we're going to fire up a little bit of resin. So it's going to extract the resin actually from the dirt. And then make resin. So we don't have to go around and looking for it. Though we did see a ton of it down there. Or actually, maybe that was the last planet. We did see a ton of it somewhere. Oh, look at that beautiful stack of iron there. Now, we're going to need a whole lot more than that. That's for sure. So we're going to need to get that off of there if it wants me to let me click on it. There we go. And we're going to put that back in our thing eventually here. We definitely need to make a lot more of these large storages. What does it take to make those large storages? I forgot already. Just a whole bunch of ceramic. All right, we can do that. We can do that. All right, we're going to grab this large platform back here. And we're going to set that up there. Let's see, did it update my title back again? I think it did. All right, good. Sometimes it doesn't update my title. It bugs me just a little bit. But, you know, you do what you got to do. All right, that's looking good. Looking good. All right, what else do we need here? I think that's probably about it. Just make a ton of resin. Now, here's a great little trick. What you do is you take your resin right here, and you actually convert them into canisters. So I'm going to go ahead and fire that up. I'm going to... Oh, I actually got a spot there. I'm going to fire that up there and just make a bunch of canisters here. And we got one from right here, too. There we go. And we'll make another one. And so we'll pull our wide mod off of there. Because we don't need this right here. Okay. We'll need our wide mod on there. And what else we got? Let's go ahead and put our light down. We got these going up here. We don't need those on us for right now. Let's just go ahead and put those to the side. We'll put our air canister up there and our work light. There we go. Very nice. Now what we're going to do is do something super easy to get more resin. And that is basically just drill right into the wall. All right, find yourself a nice little flat spot here. And literally just do this, and it's going to take it, as you see, it's going to put it into these canisters as I drain it. Of course, with the wide mod, I also have a drill mod and a boost mod. The boost mod is really awesome. It does require a lot of power, though, so it's going to burn a lot of power. So make sure you've established that power. As you can see, I'm kind of flattening it out as I go. And I'm just collecting crazy tons of dirt. You can also do this with your vehicle. Very nice with a large vehicle. People have seen me do that at my main base. There we go. How are we looking? Oh, a little bit more. A little bit more. Again, you can go looking for resin, but you can also just shape out a whole bunch of stuff here. I'm going to shape this entire mountain out of here. It will be an X mountain. Now, I actually shaped out a mountain for 6 hours. That's how hardcore I am. The mountain was blocking my solar, so I literally just shaped the whole entire thing down to a point in which the solar could be seen by my solar arrays, so it would actually have 24-hour power. Because on that side of the planet, the solar runs 24/7. It never sets, so you always have solar, which is cool right at the very beginning of the game, because I had unlimited power, basically, which is pretty cool. Pretty coolio. All right, we're going to go ahead and move this over here. We're going to go ahead and see if we've got one that is not as full. I'd probably say this one here is not quite as full. We'll go ahead and spin it around the other way. We'll take the canister out of there. Move that to the back. All right, now we're ready to fire up some resin. So we're going to go put that in there. And take that out. Put that in there. Take that out. All right, now we're ready to go. Fire up some resin. Good to go. All right, and again, while you're waiting for that, back to it. Shaping out this mountain. Now watch out for all the little bits that happen, right? The little bits that sometimes you miss. You'll see the cursor get real big when they're nice and close like that. Those little extra bits there. And also just kind of sweep that area. Now, there might be something up there. There might be resources. There's a giant rock right there. Now, if the rocks land on you, they don't kill you, but that doesn't mean that isn't going to happen in the future. So, if they update that, I don't want to be, you know, thinking I'm not going to die for some rocks and then the rocks fall on my head and kill me sometime in the future. Because this is a work in progress. They're still working on the game, though it is released, but they keep adding features and all sorts of fun stuff to it. So, big props. Big props to the peeps. The Astroneer peeps. Oh, it might be up just a little bit too high. Can't quite get it. We'll see. That is a dangerous thing to just be looking up and walking at the same time. Oh, we got it! Nailed it! Alright. How are we looking over here? Plenty of resin. Okay, now we've got our resin going on. Let's go ahead. Take some of this resin. There we go. Take one of those off. And then over here, we're going to make a medium storage so we can store our stuff. And then you can probably see what's going to happen now. And that is basically some back and forth action where we continue to feed that into there. Take that out. Continue to feed more and more dirt in there so it can continue to make more and more resin. Really? That's kind of weird. Oh, it's because one of those wasn't full. That's why. And that one done. Now what we're doing is we're making a ton of these mediums, right? Because we need a lot of mediums to keep things running. We're going to move this over here. I'm going to put this right there. Now what the cool thing is going to happen is when it's done, it's going to automatically, I know, shape is so satisfying, isn't it? Is to take all of those and it's going to put it on that medium for us. And it's going to make stuff a lot easier here in a second. Go ahead and expand that other medium here. Like this, and while we're waiting, grab a few more. How many? We got 3 on us. There we go. You might notice that I'm using a little trick there, where I have the medium down here, like I'm going to make a canister. Allows you to have one more slot when you're kind of doing this. Great little Kismet tip there for you. All right, there we go. So it filled it in there. In this case, it went kind of more right than it went left. There we go. Now we have a full stack. Now we can take this full stack and literally just stick it here at the end, and then now we can just keep feeding it into there, making mediums all day, every day. And then back over here, we can go ahead and keep our stuff feeding into there. Like that, and more resin. More medium things. And so on. And our assembly line is underway. As long as you got power, you're styling, right? Once we establish this power on every base, that's it. We're good. We are good. All right, let's go ahead and get my stuff back here so we don't forget. There we go. Very nice. And we can probably bring some of our resources over that we're hiding in the back here. There we go. And that's looking pretty good. Okay. Now what we want to do, of course, is get tons of iron here. That's kind of our primary goal. This is kind of a secondary goal, which is to kind of build up our base. We've kind of built it up now. And now we're just going to kind of switch some stuff around. We're going to put our auctionator back up there. I'm going to go ahead and put our wind power up there. Take this canister off. Put it somewhere over here. Take this off here. There we go. Get up there. That resin over there. This. Over there. More mediums. Oh. There we go. Now I need mediums also to carry some of this loot back, right? From where I came from, my primary base. So we're gonna let that continue to make some mediums here. There we go. I always feel like you never have enough. It doesn't matter how many you make. You just never seem to have enough of these mediums. Just gonna keep that rolling. I also like to keep my canister and stuff on me. You know what? I'm gonna put this up to the top. There we go. And we're good. Let's go find some more resources while that's doing its thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look away for a second. Start flying around all over the place. There we go. Yeah, make sure to put that also in my kids reminders there, Game Killer. I'm sure you've already done it, but just in case. Game Killer's boss mode mod. He's always backing me up. Appreciate him greatly. All that mod love going on over there. Alright, more resources. Not the real resources we need right here. There's a lot of aluminum. A little bit of iron here. But this is kind of our iron spot here. We need to find a lot more iron. Lots of laterite, aka aluminum. Kind of feel like I want to leave that there so I'll know that this is the spot. But we're also kind of shape it out a little bit so we can see that there's some down there. That'll remind us of that. Again, we're shaping this out over here for the iron. So let's see if we can find some more. just that one there, but we're going to go ahead and just... Oh, there's some more of it this way. Take that out. Just trying to unearth it first. All right, just to kind of see where it's at. I don't know if I need those seeds later on, but do what we got to do. It looks like just in those spots there. A bit more down there. Yeah, see, and that's about it. You can tell because it's not showing me anymore. That's about it there. Oh, there's some in the ceiling. Some over here. Somewhere. Right there. I guess that's about it. Finding the resources seem to be a bit more scarce since the last update. Maybe just me being unlucky. But especially this iron for some reason. Because this is what this planet's all about, is iron. Some in the wall there. Oh, look at all that resin. Tons of resin. Okay, again, we don't want to get lost. This way. That up a little bit. I'll actually get back to our tether here. Use our tether instead. And put that up there. That's going to fill us up pretty quick. How are we looking on time? Another 15 minutes, mods. Another 15 minutes. Alright, let's go get that iron. Actually, let's be smart about it. Shape out this first. Nice, beautiful view. Right to where that iron is. Now, here's a smart thing, right? You want to get back to your tether. Again, tell you a little Kismet tip here. Hold down the control key and make yourself a little bit of a bridge. This bridge is not only going to act as a bridge for you to drive over, but it's also going to act as a bridge for you to know where you came from. Right? Very, very important to be able to find your way back. You can also use beacons. I find this is 1,000 times easier than dropping beacons every 2 spots, because then you have to bring the beacons with you, or you got to find the quartz to make the beacons and all of that. I find it just easier to shape out something on the ground there. Much easier. And then off you go. All right. Switcheroony. Be sure to check the ceiling. Check all the area around there. A little slim on the resources today. Now, sometimes you find just a little bit, like what we're finding here, and then sometimes you just find an obscene amount. I mean, a lot. It's just tons of it everywhere. And I've been kind of unlucky on this particular playthrough. I feel that I haven't really found... Oh, that was ammonium there. Exactly. It has ammonium up there. Let's just expose that out so we can see that later. Oops. Trying to make it where I'm not collecting it. Oh, and there's some resin too. Alright. Just trying to shape it out so I can see it. There we go. Again, make yourself a nice little divot behind you here. Oh, or wherever. Or stand up a little bit higher like on this. And then, boom. In case it grabs it all. It starts to drop it on the ground. Yeah, that's resin there. Alright. Slowly but surely today. Again, this is its primary thing, so you would think there'd be a lot more here. No such luck today. What do we got back here? Inhibitor mod. Don't need it, but cool. Carbon. Yeah, we can make that, no problem. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things is like the reveal, right? Like, oh, what's behind that wall? Right? I love that. And again, we can make sure we can see where our vehicle is. Did I take the beacon off again? I took the beacon off yet again, everybody. Alright, we'll make ourselves a nice road to say which way we went. I have made the mistake of not doing the road, and then I get way over here, and I'm like, oh god, which way did I go? And you can also back bring the road this way, so it's kind of more flat with where you're going. I see nothing in this direction. You're just like hoping you go around the corner and see a bunch of resources. Let's go check this side one. Sometimes you just follow your instincts. Your instincts say, go that way. Then go that way, but don't get lost. Yep, and my instincts are right. Right there. Okay. We got to go southeast. If you roll over your feet, it tells you in what direction. We're going to take our little road back. Get all this weird stuff floating around there. And then southeast, which is going to be this way. Let's just open this up. Bingo! More iron. Very nice. All right. Now, here's the thing. Now, we came from this way, right? This is where we came from. Very important when you start to create a T-junction or a Y-junction or an X-junction or whatever kind of junction you're going to create. Like, you can see I've got it shaped that way now. Now, I need to know how do I get back to my base. So, wherever you have, like, a junction, like I'm creating right now, I'm going to create a junction that goes this way as well, right? That we know that this way is the way back. So, we're going to go ahead and shape that up and just make a little bump there. And that tells me, go that way, Kismet, when I come back. That is incredibly useful. That's probably the most useful thing I can tell you when you're down in the caves here just tooling around. You can drop beacons as you go and all of that. That's very effective as well, but I find that works just as good, and it basically costs you only a little bit of power. In the ceiling. Nope. Alright. How are we looking? I think we're getting almost full here. Definitely not as much iron as I thought there was going to be, but keep on keeping on. I know they readjusted all the levels as well. So the levels are a bit different. So we might have to go, if we want to get a lot of resources, we might have to go deeper. We'll see. But right now, oops, didn't really want to get it. I just want to shape this out. Kind of cut out a layer. There we go. Just trying to open it up a little bit so we can get to that resource down there. There we go. And then Yeah, just in that one spot there seems to be where it's at. Any more down there? Nope. That'd be a big nope. Alright, we went that way. Let's see what's in this direction. I'm gonna create a junction. Might as well see what's in all the directions. A little cave back here with a light. And I tell you, the worst luck on resources. Again, previously you would go down here and it would just be buckets of resources everywhere. But we can do what we can do. That's it. Oh, Dax coming in with the love. I did the thing again. Dax, thanks so much for coming in, showing that love. Thanks so much for that raid as well. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. My name, you've been Daxed. Exactly. There's Sam and Carlo. Thank you for coming in. My name is Kismet. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I'm a partner streamer as well. Thank you for blowing up that. Look at that bid cup over there. Makes my dragon want to dance. Let's go. Show that Norbert hype in the chat for all that love. Thanks for coming in, everybody. My name, again, is Kismet. I do love playing lots of games. I play lots of space games, probably most known for Fallout, though. They do call me the Wasteland Tycoon because I don't care what game I'm playing. I take it to a mega level where I am, of course, making mega bases. And I'm making millions, billions, even trillions of whatever the currency is. Usually caps, but sometimes up into the gold or materials or whatever it is. Look at this one stuck in the ceiling. That was an interesting one. Stuck in the ceiling itself. But look at this. I can see it from far away. We got a free medium generator. We'll be taking that. Thank you very much. Little oxygen filters down here as well. What do we got? We got a packager. How convenient. That is exactly what I need to get this medium generator right there. Let's just package that up. Let's go ahead and ditch something that we don't really need, like this work light. And ba-boom. Thank you very much. Actually, looks like a working one. That is actually a working furnace. Huh. Let's just stick it on the wall because I feel like it. I got some aluminum down here. Don't really need it. Oh, that's what we're looking for. Right over there. Oh, that's a big one, too. Is there any more? Oh, yeah, there's some over that way, too. All right, all right. We got to back up. Again, watch out. You get lost. You get lost nice and easy in this game. Nice and easy. There we go. Now, I don't think I can hold anything else, so we'll come back to this. But what I'm going to do is just make myself a little reminder right here to shape this out. And just kind of fix this up a little bit. Maybe rise it up a little bit. Maybe shape it like this. This is why this game is so awesome, is that you have complete power over your world. You can shape it out, do whatever you want to do to it. Feels very, very artistic. Kind of like you're working Photoshop. Just kind of aim in that direction so to remind me where those resources are, kind of that way. Next time I come through here. Well, let's go ahead and back up out of here and take these resources back to our forge unit. And, of course, there's our thing telling us which direction to go, so we know it's this way. Up and over. There we go. And now we'll go ahead and follow our tether, or father our tether, either of those. Do those two. So I do play a lot of games up in here. Usually play late night. Usually start about 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or exactly right about that time. And of course we play Fallout. We play other games like first-person shooters, RPG games. We play, of course, MMOs, all sorts of stuff. Really, all games, really. Very few games do I not at least try. Sometimes we play some card games like Hearthstone. Sometimes we play League of Legends, that kind of stuff. First-person shooters like PUBG and Apex Legends. But I don't consider myself a professional in those things. I just like trying them out, see how they play, you know, bring a little learn to play to you guys here in the stream. Let's go ahead and fire those up. Come on, you. There you go. Get those fired up. Now, I always find it interesting how it does, in what order that it goes. Let's go ahead and make some more medium storages. In what order that it always picks. It has a tendency to grab aluminum first, and then it will grab iron. I find that kind of game mechanics very interesting. All right, more. How are we looking? Ooh, we got just a few minutes left. Let's keep her going here. Let's fire up another one of these. Let's take our medium out of there. Oh, not what I want to do. Just put it on the ground. Take that aluminum out of there. Put this right up in there. There we go. Actually, I could have just put that up there, but we'll just put these in the back. Get back there, you. There we go. Put those in the back and let them run. I'm more iron here. Let's go ahead and just put that on there. This way it has plenty of room to convert all of that. While I'm going to go ahead and stuff the rest of this in here. I'm just going to do the iron for now. There we go. We got plenty of iron there. Very nice. I think maybe one more iron run. I think we got it. Where'd my beacon go? Let's go ahead and get that beacon. There's one there, and there's one sitting right here. Yeah, let's get that back on our vehicle. There we go. All right, one more iron run. Let's do it. And again, thanks everybody for being here. Hey, Cal, what's up? New base alert. Exactly. Got the new base going, and man, did we jumpstart that sucker like nobody's business. We brought a bunch of sweet loot to get it started instead of starting from scratch, which I have done in the past, which is very nice. Uh-oh, I think we went the right way, right? Yeah, oh yeah. And then we're going to follow our little road that we made ourselves here. And then I remember that we kind of hang a left before, right? We kind of hang a left here. There we go. And we kind of made a little angled platform right over here. There we go. And then we can kind of go up this way. And then we can just kind of jump up our vehicle here because I can see our thing there. But let's make sure we're going in the right direction. All right, so we just jump off, get an idea. Oh, yeah, right over there. Let's go ahead and shape some of this out. Get a nice view of this whole area. Oh, there's some underneath us. Oh, yeah, there's some right down there. What do we got down there? Oh, wait a minute. Laterite. Hold on. Where did I see that? I think I just saw one of those for the research somewhere. I think this one's laterite on this planet. Where did I see that research? There's one back there, but that's a power-up research. I'm looking for one that takes actual resources. You know what? We'll just grab a little bit. Grab a little bit here in a bit. Oh, which way are we going? This way. There's that laterite. All right. Alrighty. Let's get our vehicle. Make ourselves a bridge so we know how to get there next time. Backing up. Taking our bridge. And then maybe a bit of this action so we know it goes that way. It's like we're paving the road, right? It's like we're paving the road so we can find our way there and find our way back. There's a big hole in the ground there. Gotta watch out for that. Hold on, we gotta fix that. We gotta fix that because I feel like I'm just gonna fall down in there. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and get a ton of this iron is what we're looking for. We'll switch to our inhibitor mod. Holy moly, look at all this in here. Oh, yeah. Bring it, baby. Oh, looks like there's more that way, too. Kind of cool to go in here. And what this does also clears these little rocks. Clears the little things that are in your way when you use this inhibitor mod. Great for just clearing stuff out. Oh, there's more ahead of us there. I can see it right there. Oh, man, we're on a roll now. We're on a roll. Hold on. Let's put some of this stuff away. Oh, I forgot to take the medium off of me. That was my bad. That was my bad. And we got one here. There, forget that organic. We're looking for very, very heavy amount of iron this round. Get that going. Shape this out. Give us a nice, beautiful view. Oh, yeah. Holy mamma mia. Oh, there's some behind us, too. Now, another great idea doing this is shaping this out is so that you can discover that later. You're like, oh, wait, I shaped out there. I was through that area, right? It does help out a lot when you're looking for stuff. Again, inhibitor mod. And we got a little bit of power there. Let's go. Now, the tough thing is remembering that that's where you got it from, because it will disappear. Then we'll go ahead and shape it some more. Get another layer or two out of there. There we go. Anything in here? Nope. It's kind of over here in the side area. Yeah, not much else. Alright, looks like we got all of that. I can spend all day doing this. Just shaping stuff out. Alright, opening up the area so we can find it. Notice how much easier it is with the beacon now? It's much easier to find our stuff. Much, much easier. Alright, see, we got our wind power, which works underground. You can see our medium battery is almost all the way back up again. Very, very nice. And let's see, where does our road goes here. And then we're going to aim our road up here a bit. And then just kind of shape in this direction. And we'll make a nice little turnaround spot there. Whoa, hello. Tons down there as well. Alright, let's get that. Get all of that. Back to our vehicle. Hang a reft. Out the way, organic. Coming through. And we'll stack some more up here. Grab some more from down here. And make sure you're getting that ceiling too. I feel like iron gives a lot less resources than it used to. I feel like it's a bit tougher to get. That's okay. We got this. A lot of misclicking in this game. It's not the game's fault, it's my fault. I try to rush it. Alright, shape some more out. Like mostly in the ceiling here. Oh yeah, straight above us here. Tons of it. Boom! Give me that sweet iron. Gotta work for it, everybody. Gotta work for it. Do it. Any more? Nope. In the ground. Let's check the ground. More down this way. Oh yeah, a little bit. Down this way. It's a dang thing. Back over this way. Yeah, we gotta work for that iron. Now again, the iron is supposed to be the primary thing on this planet And I'm just not seeing it, man. I'm just not seeing it. We went to Novus. Let's go see it again here. Novus. Yeah, am I just looking at the wrong thing? Let me just double check my brain ain't messed up. No, that's iron. That is iron. So the primary thing should be iron. So we should be seeing a lot of iron. But maybe it just takes a lot more to extract it now. And I don't know. I haven't ran into just a crazy ton of it yet. I mean, we're running a bit of it. But not as much as I did previously. But then again, they did rebalance a lot of this stuff. So and we're just going to shape out some stuff here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Keep it under control, bro. This way. Trying to look up, see if there's anything in this direction. Nope. It's so thin right there. You can just cut that open and see in all the directions. Yeah, that cave looks like it's going out. Like it's heading to the surface. Let's go explore. Oh yeah, that looks like it's going to the surface. So you can use their caves as well. I don't. I just find it's easier just to shape. Once you get shaping down, whoa. Once you get shaping down, it's easier just to shape your own paths and whatnot. Now, it might be, if you go their paths, you might find more resources. I don't know. But I can tell you, not finding as much as I usually do, so they definitely did rebalance a bit, or maybe the further down I go, maybe that'll have more and more resources that way. Oops. I meant to turn there. But we'll see. Now, we can also bring our extra large vehicle in here and literally just go in one direction and just cut holes through stuff to find our way through. But we're going to go ahead and make our way. Whoa, 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 whoa there, crazy driver. There we go. Try to find our way back using our little roads that we made. All right. Oh, oh, oh. See, I almost went the wrong way. See, I looked both ways on that junction and saved myself by my little thing right over here. That little bump I put in the road tells me that this is the way to go. And I was right. Woo, man, some serious air there. This car is very bouncy. Alright, mods. I'm going to go ahead and run this up, start it up in the forge, and then we'll pick this up tomorrow or tonight, depending on what time zone you're in. Or maybe it's the next day for you, depending on how far ahead you are. There we go. Alright. See, it's really nice to be able to just come up here, drop off your stuff, and then just go right back down the caves. Kind of a little circle there. That works really, really well here as well. All right, let's go ahead and fill this up. Let's go ahead and do a little swap-a-rooney here. Let's actually make this easy on ourselves. Turn around this way. There we go. That over there. There we go. A nice big stack of aluminum now. Okay, and iron is what we're taking with us. So put that over here by our ship. Couple stacks going there, and fire that up. Apparently going to do aluminum first, and fire that up. All right. Now, just in case we need some extra power. Got ourselves a nice medium generator there. Stick it right there. Alright, speaking of that, we can go ahead and just fire up one of these while we're at it as well. We'll have some carbon. How are we looking? I think we're good. I think we're good. Alright. I think we're good. I'm going to bring about 4 stacks of iron back. I think I'm going to leave these here so we don't have to bring them back next time. I think we're good. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and save. Pop out of there. Definitely kind of feel like we need to tool around on the surface to see if there's any surface iron. I have been here in the past, and again, I don't know if they rebalanced it. Where literally I walked away from my... Oh my gosh, I forgot about the lithium. Where I've literally walked away from my base and then found iron just like I found this lithium here at the surface level. Which is pretty awesome. Hold on, let's get some of this lithium. Awesome. Sweet amount of resources there. Very nice. There we go. All right. We'll remember to go do that later. Maybe bring some lithium back too while we're at it before we forget. All right, that's it. Let's go back to my overseer's office. Let's go. Why am I not losing oxygen? A fantastic question. I'm not losing oxygen because I have a little oxygen tank, but I still lose oxygen if I'm out walking around. It's using my oxygen tank first, and then it will use what's in my actual backpack. That's why I made a little small oxygen tank. I think it's vital to have a small oxygen tank and a small battery when you're running around, so it gives you extra power and extra oxygen. I also have a portable oxygenator that I can use if I have enough power, if I'm running low. But of course, always good to be looking for resin if you're getting low, so you can grab the resin, make yourself a quick thing of oxygen, your oxygen filters, so that of course you can get some oxygen while you're trying to run back to wherever your primary base is or your vehicle or whatever. So there you go. There you go. Now everybody go ahead and grab that Kismet Love Train, the first one right there. Go ahead and highlight it with your mouse. Control-C to copy, Control-V to paste it right into my chat. Get that hype going. The more people that throw it in my chat, the more Kiz Caps I'm going to give out to you guys for contests and giveaways. Don't come back to me later and say, Kismet, I didn't have enough, bro. I didn't feel like I had enough caps to win all the epic loot. Hey, that's all on you. That's all on you. Get that hype going. Now, of course, you're on mobile. All you can do is just throw a heart in there. You can just say, hey, Kismet, Kismet Love Train in there. Whatever you want to do. Throw it in there. My mods will count them all up. Give out Kiz Caps here before the end of the stream. I'm going to go ahead and get this raid going. Let's see who we got to raid today. I love getting to get on the Kismet Love Train. So let's get on the Kismet Love Train, everybody. Let's do it. Who we got today? All right. Now, I like to raid all sorts of peeps here. Sometimes we raid people we know, but most of the time we raid some new peeps, give them a little bit of boost, a little bit of love in their day. Let's see who we got. We got some No Man's Sky going there. Ba-boom, ba-boom. Got some 76 there. I wait for all these ads to load. See, when I bring up 4 raid targets, I have to watch 4 ads. Takes a minute. All right, there we go. Oh, this guy's got a 76 hat. I'm jelly. I'm jelly. Oh, he's got a good title there, though. Oh, no, I'm kind of liking this one. I like that. I like that hat. He sold me on the Fallout 76 hat. All right, we're going to get this guy. We'll come back and we'll get the other ones at some point. Let's give it a try. Bam. Bam. Let's do it. All right, I'm going to queue up the raid here. Oh, not in his channel. That's not going to work if I do it in his channel. Raid. Bam. There we go, mods. Let's go ahead and count up how many people threw it in the chat. Let's dish out those Kiz Caps. Let's do it. Let's get our Kismet Love Train going for this guy. Bam! All right, this guy's name is Blackwell TV. Right now, playing some Fallout 76. Got 1,948 followers. Pretty decent. He's got 12 people on his channel right now. He's about to have, I don't know, 100, 200 more in his channel. We're going to go show him some love. Going to blow it up. Going to go ahead and get on that raid. Now, of course, when we go in there, we want to go ahead and throw that Kismet love train into the chat. Then we want to go ahead and hit that follow button. Hang around. Show him some love in his channel. And see if we can make him smile. See if we can make his day today. I appreciate you guys being here in my channel today. We're going to be back, of course, tonight, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, playing more Fallout 76, some more Astroneer as well. Speaking of Astroneer, hold on, I got to get out of the game, or I'm going to just stand here and die. There we go. And then, of course, we'll be having lots of fun, maybe even some more sponsor stuff. We will see. But thank you so much for being here, and I will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody. Bye, everybody. Hey everybody, Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.